Yeah, what's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Pacheco, New England represent, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do, man? Jesus Shutterworth the God, GOAT artist, aka LB, Lauderdale Boss. You know what it is. Let's get it. Ring Game Radio, Monday night boxing talk, recap edition. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Ring gang in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good? You know who this is? Your boy King P, Bodega Box in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go. Monday Night Boxing. We recapping shit. Let's get it.
Hey, yo, son, yo, anyone banned from the bodega after this past weekend?
I'll say this. I'm in a giving mood, but I can't be too giving. So, no old man for boxing. Fuck out of here. Janet Beck and Laura both banned. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. No. They're gonna get some bars later. And Fulton too's gonna get some damn bars later. That's for damn sure. But yeah, man.
I might have to ban all of Philly from the bodega. Fuck out of here.
You know what? For once, I'm not even gonna argue with this one, right? I'm not gonna argue with you on that one because Philly is not representing the sports world like they're supposed to. One's a former champ, the other ones are current champs. But let me not get into a tangent right now because I'm trying not to get too worked up. You know what I'm saying? It's, we try to cast this, but dig though. Yeah, PBC though. I mean, had a pay-per-view on Saturday, and I would say that it had its highs and it had its lows. Had some,
real quick. I forgot another fucking banning. Real quick. Now you mentioned it. It was in, PBC had a good show in San Diego. I'm sorry, I say San Diego, San Antonio. I pulled a Keith Thurman. But so I heard someone from San Diego was being a little too Hollywood to a lot of people down there. And that is one Mario Barrios. I heard he was being a dickhead. So fuck that dude. Stop being like the man started acting
Mario
all Hollywood.
Barrios?
Yes.
The Mario Barrios, the most skilled boxer of all time. Like that one, the guy who put on a hellacious effort against Manny Pacquiao and should have won.
Yes.
That one?
Yes, that Mario Barrios. Yeah, he being like
fuck out of here.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Like, bro, like, the fans was fucking with you, and I heard you was being a dickhead to fans and reporters and shit like that. More motherfuckers want to act Hollywood. Now they got a little bit of paper and a little bit of notoriety. Fuck out of here.
Yeah,
and you got a certain somebody's sister pregnant.
Yeah, and of course, like I said, or just for like how much I never liked that dude. Now I'm so justified. I love it. This is what I'm saying. Like,
hey, damn, who did you get off? Like all the breaks you've had in your career, nigga. How dare you?
Yeah, like bro needs to calm down. Bro has more draws than wins in his title defenses. Bro needs to keep quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, come on.
It doesn't hurt people to be nice to those that are nice to them. That's all I'm gonna say. Stop being a dickhead to people that are being nice to you and showing you love. Fuck out of here.
Exactly. Like you don't have to act brand new because the second that you get beat up by someone that's supposed to beat you up, you're gonna get memed up all over the fucking internet. So yeah.
Exactly. Like you the last person, bro. Like you overachieved as fuck.
Right.
Like overachievers, like y'all niggas, like y'all can't be no dicks to nobody. Like real shit. Like
yeah, exactly. Because motherfuckers think you're the worst champion in boxing, the worst champion in fucking in the welterweight division. And that's hard to do, to be the worst champion in the fucking in welterweight division. Like
I'm saying, and the thing is, he hasn't had the type of performances recently to argue for his case.
Right, exactly.
I can't even be like, damn, Pat, chill. Like y'all niggas is hating, chill. Like, nah, I'm gonna just shut the fuck up. Like I'm gonna let him go.
I mean, even Rolly's struggle ass has actually managed to get a decent performance out of at welterweight. We're waiting for that for Barrios. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like You moved up from junior welterweight, and we was like, yeah, you a big guy. You know, let's see what he could do. You know, you too big for junior welterweight. You know, respectfully, but
Funny
you know,
enough, speaking of Rolly, on the other hand, he's been on the other hand of it. Like I heard he's been really, really cool with the fans and shit like that. I don't know if he got home training or whatever, but he was telling everybody, yo, if y'all want pictures, just follow me up the stairs. I'll be here. I'll take pictures with everybody.
Yeah,
So,
but I mean, he's always. I mean, he was. He was cool with you when he got that video that was on TikTok.
yeah, no, but you know how erratic he can be sometimes. So,
and he's also gotten bigger.
I think he found religion.
He's become a bigger star since then too.
But he found religion.
When King P met him, he was like on the cusp.
But I also think he found religion too. Like, because remember, all of a sudden after them brutal losses, dude has been, has put God first, and his whole personality kind of flipped. You know what I mean? So yeah, dude is.
Yeah, I don't think he was ever an asshole. He was more weirdo than anything.
Yeah, this is just erratic.
Yeah, like he'll be up and down.
Like a nicer,
that he knows I think he appreciates that he's in the moment, like that people actually fuck with him though, like that he he overachieved.
Right.
A nicer to me, Rolly to me has been a nicer Tio, like a nicer version of Tio. If Tio was a good guy, like that, Rolly's in his good guy run right now.
Yeah, he's trying to. At least, I mean, you might as well, keep the fans on your side by any means. So, like, it doesn't hurt for
Yes.
But anyways, I'm tired of talking about these motherfuckers that weren't fighting this weekend. So let's get into the people that were fighting.
Yes,
good guys. You made me take a damn the Chucky dolls. He's a good guy.
Oh man, though. But yeah. First, we gotta start off with the main prelim fight with Frank Martin and Rances Barthélemy. And Frank Martin.
Holy shit! Talk about making a statement.
Yeah, I know, right? Because obviously Frank Martin, he had been gone. I think he's with Buddy McGirt now, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Because he added, and clearly Buddy definitely gave him some new wrinkles in his game. Because Rances. For all we give him a lot of shit. And believe me, Barthelemy.
Oh yeah, and I was just about to say, for all the shit that we give him, prior to this, there's only one person that clearly took care of him without any hitch, and that was Relics. Like other than that, everybody's had some type of struggle with this motherfucker, and we shit on him for being struggle himself, but not this time. Finally, somebody took care of him.
Yeah, finally, Frank Martin, I think found his new home division. First he was showing good pivots, spinning out and shit like that, like the steady offense and the power too. Like, I honestly didn't think Frank Martin would be able to spark out Rances like he did, but first he knocked him. First he knocked him down. Rances got up, shaky as shit, and then Frank put him away with one left hand, and that was fucking. That left hand was like, god damn. Rances was
the effect that shit had was crazy.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think Frank would be punching like that at 140. Certainly off rip like that though. But that was the perfect way to at least kind of set off the tone for the main card for real.
That's how you introduce yourself to a division.
He did. I mean, I will say
straight up and down, bro.
He did look a little different with Buddy McGirt. Different layers of his game with Buddy McGirt, it felt like.
And because at first it looked like he was boxing, but it didn't look like he was hurting dude. So I was just like, oh, okay. He's getting his punches together. Okay, cool. And then bam.
But he's using a lot of little nuanced lateral movement. He didn't really use it much. It felt like past.
I know
it's Rances. I know Rances is like 40 years old. I'm just saying he looked like a little different with Buddy.
I mean, Rances was still jabbing and throwing. It just Frank wasn't staying in one spot either. Like he seemed like he's more defensively alert. If that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, and truthfully, he needed that because in a Tank fight, he lost his focus, and that's why Tank was able to kind of spark him out like he did. But this one, bro, had a plan and everything, and it was just.
I think it's because of the weight too. Like as soon as Frank Martin's offense kind of dipped, that played right into Tank's ability.
Mm-hmm.
Like you gotta like if you're not gonna try to if you can't out time Tank like say for instance like Lamont Roach was doing,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta outwork Tank like how fucking like Barrios was doing.
Right.
Like it gotta be one or the other. And once like Frank Martin was kind of doing a little bit of both, but once it kind of stopped, like you could tell like he couldn't do it no more. Like more so like keep it up. That's when Tank started the pressure Tank pressure got to him and it kind of imploded.
Yeah.
So at 140, it looked like he could really box his fight for the whole fight type shit.
Yeah, like I mean, I honestly look forward because like it's Frank, because Frank, you can make some very fun fights with Frank Martin at that weight. So I hope, and like I said, because now I mean that's how you introduce yourself to a new division. You know, it's just like so hopefully Frank understands like you can't be taking no. I mean, if you're gonna take some time off to work on to smooth out some wrinkles, cool. But let's get at least 3 fights in for 2026 at least.
He needs to be next. He needs to be on the next main card. You know, PBC they ain't putting much cards on. He needs to be on the. Bring him back. I mean,
he deserves it now.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sick and tired of niggas on PBC after they lose their 0. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't got a belt no more. They just kind of halfway retired. You know what I'm saying? So bring them back soon. You know,
throw them niggas on the prelims, like send them to the prelims.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
like that's the PBC dungeon.
Yeah, because 140 right now is a division that's cooking right now. It's not hot right now, but it's cooking. So and bro needs to be in the middle of that cooking division. You know what I'm saying? So
it ain't boiling, but you want to be in the kitchen.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of ingredients, a lot of good ingredients in the recipe.
Yeah, but no, I was impressed. I mean, I definitely give Frank's performance an A because I wasn't expecting him to do what he did. You know,
A plus because A plus because it was a KO in the first half. Like he didn't let that shit. And once he hurt him, he fucking went for it. He wasn't on some like.
Was it the same round? Was it the same round? Or I forgot. If it was after he dropped him. Was it?
It was the same round. It was the 4th round.
Yeah. Like he went after him. It wasn't no. Okay, I heard him. All right, let me see what we can do. Let's stick back to the jab. Like no, like nigga, finish this dude. Like the fuck.
Yeah.
Because he did that.
Because Francis, for all sorts, he's a hard guy to hurt. Like it's hard to hurt that guy.
Only Gary Antoine stopped him, and that was suspect as hell.
Well, he didn't really hurt him. I mean,
that was a little bullshit.
But I'm saying officially, like he's only been stopped once, and that was the Gary Antoine Russell fight. You know?
Yeah, but this is super officially now.
Yeah, this is official. Yeah, this is official.
Your Gary Angry Fist official was disofficial. You know, air quote official, but. Frank Martin's official is like, oh, okay, like you got the referee official, like this is like official, nigga. Like,
like Francis is gonna get a 90-day suspension because of this knockout type of legit.
I'm gonna add 30 more days to that bitch. Shit.
Yeah, but I mean, Francis though, I mean, I know he's getting up there in age, yo. Like, I mean, because I know Cubans, he's like, he must be in his 50s now. Bro needs to kind of, he needs to cut that shit off. Like, like his brothers, he needs to join his brothers in retirement now. Like. Dude, he was still giving motherfuckers trouble in the year of our Lord 2025 and 2024 and all that. But I think it might be time for him to kind of hang it up now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because the niggas know you can get hit like that. Like, I'm telling you, they're going to be trying a lot harder now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the difference. Like, Frank Martin, one of the few people who really fought his game against Francis. A lot of people, they get into his bullshit.
Yeah, some will get hit with random lefts like Jose Ramirez or whatever the fuck, and it's just like it's just like what the fuck are you doing? it's like but I was really super impressed by that. So Frank Martin definitely gets A plus, whatever you want to call that. He deserves all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the opener with Shea Mosley Jr. and Jesus Ramos. That fight was, listen, it had its good and had its bad sides, to it. Like number one, like Mosley.
Great opener though.
Yeah, no, it was a great fucking opener. No, there's no question about
Might be the overall best fight of the card, if you want to be honest. Like,
I like the main event more for different reasons, but
I mean, it was more dramatic, but
the opener. The opener was way more consistent though, from bell to bell.
Okay, King PC, what I'm saying, because the Roach and Cruz fight, them niggas was clinching and it got ugly at times.
It was like clinching and a lot of lulling activities, in that fight.
Yeah, where Mosley and Ramos, they kind of kept at it for the most part. Like,
it was pretty.
There was no lulls, there was no roughness.
It was an action-packed fight for sure.
I was more surprised with Ramos. Like Ramos was getting lit up by them right hands by Shane Mosley. I don't know what it was. I was just like, God damn! Like, I mean, but for these two, like he was also Mosley was eating almost every other.
I'm gonna be honest. This was the fight where Ramos Ramos has a lot more holes in his game than a lot of people realize, and this kind of fight kind of showed.
Especially at 160, because this is a new weight. Shane Mosley, he fought at 168 before, but some of those shots he'd knock somebody out. But a 160 guy, I know Mosley has a 30-chin. I don't think he's been dropped even.
He has.
But shit is damn good because he was getting buzzed with some of those, and he kept going.
Other than obviously his defensive flaws, his power, because at 154 he was icing dudes, for the most part. We'll see at 160. I know we'll see how that goes.
Because I mean, with Mosley, because Mosley has a chin though, his defense and slow feet, like good lord, like it is like
that's a nigga who need ankle weights.
No, but I give Mosley a lot of credit. I think even in a loss, Mosley didn't. I think Shane Senior probably wasn't too disappointed.
Nigga, look. Fucking Shane, like Junior, looked better than Lubin did in a loss, and Lubin won.
Yeah, facts, absolutely.
Because I swear Mosley landed way more cleaner telling punches on Ramos than Lubin did. I don't know. I still to this day don't know how the fuck Lubin got a win in that shit.
Yeah, neither do I though. But because what concerned me about Ramos was he was taking so much of these punches, and he got he looked like he got like some real wear and tear from that fight. I was just like, God damn, like
it didn't like this is the most I've seen Ramos get hit. Like Ramos is a guy, he'll get hit every now and then because he's a pressure fighter, but for the most part, I've never seen him really get hit where a nigga's rocking him and backing him up and landing again type shit.
Right. Yeah. And
if Mosley had a good left hook after the right hand, who knows what could have happened to Ramos?
Yeah, and that's what started confirming about Ramos though, because Ramos has good wins, but I'm starting to get concerned. He might be spoiling on the vine a little bit because I'm thinking to myself like, bro shouldn't be taking this much punishment from Mosley Jr. Like this is with Pete mentioning it highlighted his flaws, but I didn't think it would be highlighted by Mosley Jr. You know what I'm saying? Like that thing is like
Mosley's been improving. Like obviously he hasn't improved enough.
But I mean, other than the Lubin, to be honest, Jesus Ramos names of guys he beat isn't really that great. Joey Spencer.
What are you talking about? He's being better fighters than Joey Spencer. You crazy?
Yeah, Joey Spencer's like the worst name. Like you can't make that argument and say Joey Spencer.
He beat Brian Mendoza. I mean, he beat him a lot clearer than most people did. He beat Vladimir Hernandez. He beat fucking Jason Rosario. I mean, he's beaten like
Rosario was washed.
He's like Lucas Santa Maria. Like he
should beat Vlad Hernandez if you're a contender.
I mean, for 154, like he's actually clearing the people that I expect him to clear at his stage of his career, though. But he's getting to the point now.
Honestly, let's keep it real. Jesus Ramos was beating better names and looking better than Xander Zayas was.
Yeah, easily. Yeah,
easily. But look where one is at, and look where the other's at. Like I feel like Ramos, he got fucked over by the Lubin. Like PBC fucked him with that. I ain't gonna lie. Like that was pure fucking. Like that's the same shit they did with Devin Alexander and Berto in his run. Like
right.
y'all like, and I think that kind of fucked up Ramos. Like it kind of set him back because a guy like Ramos needed a title shot earlier than sooner. He was peaking to that title shot, and
Right.
I think they were saying that's honestly one of the reasons he went to 160. More opportunities, like 154 is like so fucking congested.
Yeah, but which is true though. But I'm thinking that if he's at 160 right now, it's like he needs a shot sooner than later because else he's. I mean, just the way he just that weird check is like. I mean, he's only had 25 fights. Like, bro, shouldn't be like put through the ringer like that. Like,
you think he beats? Well, I know it's somewhat a segue, but do you think he beats Lara or Adames? Do you think he beats either guy?
He has the talent.
He's in those fights.
Oh yeah, for sure, he's in it.
Yeah, he could.
Like, I'd rather see him take those fights sooner.
Huh? Yeah, I mean that should be next. I mean, I don't see why.
No. What did you say, Pat?
No, I was saying like he's in the conversation. I mean, you know me. I don't think highly of Adames. Like he could absolutely beat Adames. Like to me, but at this point though, Adames might actually. But just after the fight, Adames, I mean, I can see him giving him a hard fight. You know, whereas before I thought you might be able to kind of, you know, box
overwhelm
him. Yeah, but I don't think so now. Like, I mean, I think
he might get hurt at one of those single shots that Adames throws. If Mosley Jr. is hurting you with right hands, Adames could hurt you too.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like Ramos is a lot more flat-footed than I thought. Like that kind of highlight against Mosley. Like and just I don't see him taking. He can't take some of those shots from bigger punchers. Like if Adames hits him with some of those shots, yeah, it won't be good for him.
He don't really have head movement either. It feels
especially if it's a combination. Like Mosley never really got combination off like that. Like he was rocking dude with single shots. Just imagine if he would have followed up after backing him up one of those times. Like, and he needed to do that at times.
Yeah, and Mosley, and unfortunately, he's not a combination puncher. He does one punch at a time. Like this is why, like you can, like I think Mosley does have enough punching power, but he just doesn't throw no combinations at all. Like it's.
He don't get the most out of his power.
I think if he put his punches together a little better, he would be able to hurt fighters. But I don't know. He's still got to work on that. I don't know if that's something that he'll eventually get or not. But yeah, more punches.
He need to get that shit sooner than later because
random question.
That was a difference in this fight.
Who do you think? Who do y'all think would win at 160? Eubank Jr. or Mosley? I'm just wondering who y'all think would win if they fought.
Ooh.
At 160, probably Mosley at this point.
Mosley right now, yeah.
Eubank shouldn't be fighting at no damn 160, and you know,
Eubank might be done. But I'm just wondering, the Sons of Legends.
Yeah, if they fought now, I'd give Mosley a really good shot at really hurting.
Well, no, Mosley would definitely in the year 2026, Mosley would beat a Eubank Jr. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because Eubank is not a middleweight anymore, and he shouldn't be fighting as a middleweight. But he's doing stupid shit, so with his body. So I can't. It is what it is, though. But yeah, Mosley though. Like I mean, Mosley is definitely obviously a true contender at middleweight though. But yeah, I don't know. It's like who does he need to go to kind of get smooth out some of the wrinkles in his game? Like I get like he's tough and everything like that, but I'm thinking it's like the shots that he was taking, it's only a matter of time.
He is who he is. I just think he's not going to improve. He's like 35. He's like 34 years old. He's not going to improve anymore. I don't think.
Well, I mean, you can definitely improve.
But the shit he has to improve on ain't rocket science. Look, it's not like a Wilder situation where you gotta take him to a cave and rebuild him. You just want this nigga to be more defensively sound and throw combinations. Like, damn it, you can't fix that.
How many rounds did I give him? Like 4 before we. I mean, how many rounds did I give him that fight? 4.
I thought he took a good 4 rounds.
Yeah, no, it was. I had it 8-4. It was 160, 112. That was my score.
Yeah, 8-4 sounded right.
It was one of them hard 8-4 fights, but it was.
Yeah, it was. What we used to say, it was an Oscar Valdez 8-4.
The youthful. Because he got tired late. He got a little tired late in the championship round, and then
because Ramos was a little bit more consistent and steady. Like the combinations from Ramos kind of took it. Like there was times where Mosley could have swung the fight. He had ebbs and flows, but he never really swung it his way completely. Like he would push dude back every now and then, and he may take a round, but then Ramos consistency to take the next round, and that's just what it was. But it was a good fucking fight, though. Like,
yeah, it was. Like I was impressed by the efforts. Like I was like, that's the way you set up a goddamn.
It was missing a knockdown and maybe a rally or something. It was a good notch below a fight of the year. Like it was missing something to kind of elevate it, but it was leading. It was trending that way. It was for me.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but because Mosley though near the end was getting hit with all types of ridiculous shots. Like it wasn't like Ramos didn't even have to walk him into counters. Like Ramos was throwing this, snapping his head back, and like Mosley kept on moving forward like on some Margarito shit. Like it was just like, it was.
Why Joey Spencer catches strays? What up, gang?
Hey man, Joey Spencer's always gonna catch some strays, bro. Like I said, PBC propped him up. Like you have to understand, PBC was the one that propped dude up. So it's just like, and he never won a motherfucking fight for anything. So it's like,
yeah, like Joey Spencer. If we're talking about 154, Joey Spencer gonna catch a stray possibly, just like Josh Kelly catches a stray. If we talking about damn welterweight.
Exactly. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was a hell of an opener of the fight, and like I said, and you thought like, okay, it would get better. And then the pay-per-view kind of takes a dive with fucking Laura and Johanna Gonzalez. Like, my goodness.
But you know what? This wasn't like the most boring Laura fight though. Like I was into the fight for some reason. Like
I heard from people that were there. I knew a couple people that were there. Fucking Laura put children to sleep.
Yeah, the boo birds were out. Like the people were not.
They was booing his ass, all right.
Yeah, like no,
but it's just I've seen worse from Laura. Like I just felt like he could have stepped it up anytime he wanted to, but he was just like, I ain't been out here for a while. Let me just go the distance.
He dropped.
Well, like I said, though,
knockdown at 12 looked kind of like. It looked like Gonzalez was out for a second. The way he fell on the
yeah, no, Gonzalez was probably done, but the bell saved him in that final round. But the first round, I was like, when Laura knocked him down the first round, I was like, okay, good, yes, Laura can knock him out in the first round, and then we'll be done with this shit. We can move on to the fucking Foster and Fulton. But yeah, like Laura let him stick around, and Gonzalez was because Gonzalez, I said before, he's a C-level fighter, but he has a B-level record, so it's like all like it's all smoke and mirrors. Because dude is, and this is like just watching Gonzalez fight. That's the reason why Hurt retired. Because Hurt is like, if I can't even get a decision against this dude, I don't need to be fighting no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a fucking 62-year-old Laura pretty much handled him. Like
the nigga he beat already.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the crazy part, bro. Like you beat Laura.
Yeah,
so you end up there. He ends up beat the dude that beat you at the end of the retired you.
God damn her! Like that everything went horribly wrong for that nigga, man. God damn it, yo.
After that J-Rock fight, I mean, you can't just walk through people like you can't.
No, I mean the problem was her was trying to.
But boy, was it an exciting ride though.
No, he had a great and he had a solid, real good run at 150.
Yeah, it was a great show while it lasted.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, I think Hurt got the damage from Laura because Laura was like punishing him with shots, and he was walking through Laura's shots. I think that's where the damage was done.
Hurt reminded me of like a poor man's Margarito in a sense, just like similar elements. Margarito was better, obviously, but just like I don't know, just he expired. It expired.
Yeah, he expired because he took too many shots. See that's his problem. It's just like, and it's just sad too. Like Gonzalez is the guy that put him in retirement. It's just like it shouldn't be because Gonzalez was just wildly ineffective against against Laura. He couldn't do anything, and he got knocked down twice by 62-year-old Laura, and it was just like, yeah, it was a boring fight. Like no one was. I mean, I was watching that Dave and Buster's, and then UFC just happened to be on too, and motherfuckers were talking about how boring this shit was, and this was horrible. Like, I was just like, yeah, like Laura. I mean, it's disgusting too.
Like the first half, I was kind of into it, but it drifted.
But it's just like I'm just incredulous that no one can beat Carlos Adames. I'm incredulous that no one can beat fucking Laura for his like it's been 6 years. You telling me no one can beat an old ass Laura right now? Like not even some young cat that's at 160 can actually beat him? Like what are we doing?
I mean, he hasn't fought nobody worth a damn until we was gonna get the Johnny Big fight, but he fucked that up.
I know he's not gonna. I think he had an interview before the fight where he said he's not gonna. Him and Adames are brothers, and they're not gonna fight each other. They both got built in the same division in the same platform. They're not gonna fight each other. It's kind of whack. It's whack.
That's that Cuban shit. That's why.
Well, no, I think wasn't Adames is Dominican, but they're in the same camp. Like I don't know what it is.
I thought Adames was Cuban.
No, he's Dominican.
Adames is Dominican.
You know, Broadway
Dominican.
Joel. You know Broadway Joel. Yeah.
Well, same difference. Although you can't really say that because Dominicans will probably kill you if you say that.
That's why I'm like, fuck. If Jermell Charlo was, he could. I think he could probably beat Lara at 160. It's just like he's retired now, type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's different taking. Somebody.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna mention them niggas' name.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's an easy lick because I'm not saying Lawrence is an easy lick, but he's pushing 50 and he's been through the ringer. He's got a belt.
Yeah, he's 42 years old. Someone should be able to take the belt off this dude. Like someone,
man, look. Honestly, make the Ramos fight with him.
Yeah, that's all you can do, really.
That might be as good as you could get right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're both. That's truly a 50-50 fight because
make that a co-main on a card or some shit. I don't know.
Neither one is.
Yeah, though. Yeah, I mean, honestly, they need to be in the fucking prelims.
Who, Ramos?
Well, yeah, I mean, Laura. Any fight with Laura needs to be in the prelims now because it was just like it lasted too long.
Laura and Ramos fight don't need to be no prelims, but any other Laura fight, I could agree.
I mean, that could be a co-main. That could be a co-main, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Opener, I don't know. Depends on the card. It's a title fight. It's a middleweight title fight. So like,
yeah, I know this, but Laura's been holding that belt for a minute though, and like I said, if he's not pulling people away, then there's not entertaining.
And if he ain't gonna fight Adames, fight fucking Ramos. The Ramos fight is right there, like,
right.
Like that's the most interesting Laura fight since the Johnny Beck fight.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, yeah, that fight was just like it was such
Laura fights back on FS2 or bounce. Yeah, I feel you on that, man. Like if he's gonna fight all these we give a damn about opponents, put them on some other shit. Like you ain't gotta put him on no more cards unless it's a Ramos fight or some shit, man.
Fucking Janabek though, had to ruin that fight because he had to be caught with fucking Maldonium in the system. And this is a motherfucker that always talk about clean athlete, and then he has something in the system that can't even be accidentally put in your system. So it's like, yeah, bro, like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Cut the bullshit. I seen on Instagram fucking Denzel Bentley put up a clip where he catches Johnny Big with like a mean ass right hook. And the comments were just like Belladonian shit and like he was probably on something then. Like it makes you wonder, man. That's the thing. Like whenever you do this shit, it puts your whole career in question. Right. And he did. Bentley did hit you with some shots, and that especially in that second half.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's the only fight where Janabek didn't look like a boogeyman. Like it's the only fight he went the distance in, and he looked like he was on his last legs too. It was just like
maybe you didn't do the rematch because you knew you would need some of those super soldier pellets or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
it could make sense. Like if you need them for Laura, then I know you would have needed them for a Bentley rematch. So this makes you wonder.
Yeah, no, yeah, but yeah, Janabek now he's officially on the shit list though for fucking up that fight and then probably fucking up his career now because he should be stripped of both his belts. But let's see what kind of fuckery that happens now because they have to open up the B sample, which is going to test positive for Meldonium too. So it's going to be like, yeah, like you might as well just get rid of the belts now. So fucking Ammo and Bentley can get those belts, can get those belts real quick, yeah. But yeah, less said about that Laura fight, the better. And then Yeah, we have Foster and Fulton too. Again, disappointed because Fulton apparently was.
Dog. This was a rough stretch of fucking fights back to back.
Yeah,
Facts.
Fulton though, he must have somewhere between beating Figueroa again and that he must have had a mental break because that dude gave two fucking shits about nothing. Like bro was talking all this cash shit to Foster. They were talking cash shit. It was good build up, and this motherfucker comes to weighing skinny fat and blows weight, and he's going up in weight by 2 pounds. How the fuck do you do that?
And he's been eating good off the Inoue pay, like off the Inoue payday. He's been eating good because I remember watching the Gillian Wallow with them. He was looking chunky, you know what I'm saying? He was looking,
Yeah, bro looked like
it didn't look like he trained like that.
Yeah, like people were saying
Like
he didn't
his
train.
face looked full. Like
people say he's not training, and
like that nigga been eating and drinking good, yo.
And the body, bro, the body language. I don't know if you'll notice, like in the corner every time, like it showed him, it's like he didn't care, like he was just there for the paycheck. It was kind of
he didn't give
true.
two shits. Like I mean, bro's out there. I was just like, God damn, he almost looks fiendish. Like it's just like bro needs to like, I was like, God damn, like and Foster I know looked drained too, but at least he made the weight like it's like he's supposed to. But it just made because and then Fulton went to that ring and fought like he didn't give a shit. Like I'd never seen Foster look so poor ever. Like bro was just swinging wildly, like his foot.
He wasn't trying like that. He followed nigga around all night.
Yeah, it was just like, geez, like what
no
are we
effort.
doing?
Like, but I told her like Fulton's the type of guy like he only looks good when things are going his way. Like he ain't gonna dig deep. He ain't gonna fucking adjust. Like honestly, this was damn Spence Mikey Garcia all over again.
In this case, though, Mikey was just like Mikey tried to hurt Spence, but he couldn't because he didn't have enough power to stop Spence from moving forward. So he just resigned from not getting knocked out.
I don't even think it was he couldn't hurt Spence. He didn't want to put in the effort to get at Spence because Spence was moving around like he was like, man, fuck it. But he raised his arm though, like fuck.
About midway through the fight, though, I was like, I'm gonna be not surprised when I hear a 117, 111, and I think I heard two 117, 111. So it's not mistaken.
Nigga ain't went around to me, bro.
That shit was literally 12.
I didn't get nothing to his nigga.
That shit was 12-0.
It was 12-0. I didn't get Fulton not one fucking round. He didn't do anything. Yeah, all he did was just he swung wildly. He tangled himself up in the ropes like multiple times. Like it was just a horseshit performance. Like it was a pure F. And this is a guy that was a pound for pound fighter at one point, but clearly he's mentally broke. Something broke in his mind.
Yeah, I think the Inoue fight ruined him. Like I honestly I think that fucked up his confidence. It fucked up like.
Yeah. I mean, the Castro fight, he got a gift.
Yeah, I didn't think he won that fight.
Just took away from him.
Yeah, like it's just like, but it's just like now you can't make no excuses for him. It's just like, and then the WBC was still trying to reward him. It's like, you know what? You blew this weight, you got to pay a fine though. So we're gonna make this for the interim 135 belt, which drove me fucking nuts. Like, why do you need to make this everything for belt? It had a belt on the line, it had Foster's belt, and Foster retains his belt because motherfucker blew weight. He didn't need an interim belt. He didn't need any other than Foster's 130 belt. And Foster, like for
vacant title, like.
And one thing, and Foster too, like
contradiction.
Foster,
like what is that?
Yeah, I don't know. And Foster though, like I'll say this though, Foster, he won, but I just wish he had ramped up his offense enough because I think Foster was just he beat him up in one gear, but he could have stopped him on certain occasions if he had just.
He started punching more toward the end, like I think the 9th round on, like I felt like he was putting his punches together more, but he could have really put a statement on dude, but I guess. Beating somebody 12-zip is a statement enough. Like he did put hands on dude, but
he did.
I don't think he beat his ass like he could have. Although he beat his ass.
Exactly.
It was more it was more Floyd Baldomir than it was Forrest Baldomir, if that makes sense.
It does. Perfect sense. Yeah, no, that's a good analogy. That's a really good analogy.
Like one guy was like, "Yeah, motherfucker, you fucking feather duster." Fuck you. Other nigga was like, okay, you know, I'm pretty. Don't have a party afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so I mean, but even more so, I don't think no one gave Foster any respect. PBC broadcasts weren't giving him no respect. No one was giving that motherfucker respect. So I'm glad that Foster at least got to shut them out of his.
Nigga, I did. I picked the motherfucker. Get out of here, nigga.
Yeah, I know you, but I'm saying not you. Not I'm saying, but the majority of people were not giving him no respect for whatever reason because it was just like
the majority. What's that? What Roger Mayweather said? Don't know shit about boxing.
Yeah. And I'm just like, so Foster now, because now Foster's has been on Twitter.
Fulton, man.
Arguing with Shakur.
He's arguing with Shakur?
Yeah, because I think Shakur's like, yeah, he's not going to get a shot by belt unless he faces Ray Ford first.
Now, Shakur being a little, I'm not gonna lie, Shakur, and I have people in my Discord who are like Shakur fans who are kind of like looking sideways at the way he's kind of talking about Foster. Like, I think Foster, you know what fight I want to see? I watching that fight, I want to see Kid Austin versus Foster at 135. I think that's a great, that could be a good fight, a real good fight.
Yeah, I mean that would be a good fight though, but it would be one of those fights where you kind of have to have a reason why that's being made.
I mean, right now, lightweight, because think about lightweight. 135 right now is kind of in a transition period. I mean, Keyshawn moved up. Shakur's moving up. We don't know if he's going to come back down. Tank, we don't know what the fuck Tank's doing. Like, 135 right now is kind of in a slow period, it feels like, low-key.
I don't think it's a slow period. It's just moving.
No, I mean, we had a fight a year with Noakes and Mason, but I'm just saying the champs and everything at 135. There's a little bit of movement going on, and I think.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you need that. You need that to happen. I mean, Andy Cruz. I mean, in the beginning of next year, is going to be in his. It's going to like. I mean, yeah, welterweight is just. I think it's trying to find a footing, whether Tank's going to fit in or not. It's just trying to find its own footing. Like, yeah. So, yeah.
But Junior Welter got a little more juice than lightweight right now. Lightweight is really trying to kind of find it again. Too much niggas been moving out.
I'd love to see Foster face the Navarrete Sugar Nunez winner, but I just don't see it happening. I don't know if they'd make that. I'm just saying like
that's a great fight.
Yeah, it's a great fight. But I'm just saying, Ray Ford would be a great fight with him. I'm just saying I could see Foster have success on 135 for sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
he got the big belt now. He got the fake WBC belt now, so he's pressing Shakur.
I mean, Ray, it probably was. I think Shakur's probably showing Ray respect because most people are not jumping to get in the ring with Ray Ford these days. Like they are not.
Ford at 130. We're fans of Ford at 130. He hasn't. I don't know. He's looked kind of. He's been good but I don't know. Like
he's been sturdy as fuck at 130. I think that's the problem.
Dude, he's been throwing way more punches, like way more heat now than
he's looking more. Like he's been sucking on the 120. I'm just saying the Nova fight was a little too close to comfort for me a little bit. I thought he'd do a little better in the Nova fight.
I mean, but Nova ain't trash though.
Oh, Nova ain't trash. I'm just saying, like Ford. What Ford did at 126.
If you're supposed to be a certain level, you gotta beat Nova kind of easier. So I get that.
I mean, really, only Rabesi Ramirez is actually beating that dude easy. So it's like, for whatever reason. But
But then we seen his limitations.
Exactly. So so I'm just like Shakur. First of all, needs to stop focusing, but start focusing on his own fight with Tio. But it's just like, goddamn, like you get a fight like that, and then you're on Twitter fingers war. Like some of these young fighters, they be killing me with this Twitter shit. Like, but it's just all to see. Like the first thing they do, they go on Twitter. It's like, I don't know what you thought this was, but I'm gonna come back to the next.
There's people questioning Shakur a little bit because Shakur's willing to move to 147 to fight Ben, but not Haney, and now he's doing this with Foster. So some people are kind of.
Well, because Shakur got on his new wave. He's like, I'm going to, I'm a draw. So I'm going to, I'm going to go with the money. Is because unfortunately,
he's on his A side. She's on his A side. Shit, a little too hard. It feels like right now.
All these niggas act the same. They asked to fight people and Tank little bros these niggas and be like, nah, you ain't selling nothing. You da 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 da. These niggas feel all bad and shit. But then when they get a little clout, they do the same thing to the next nigga on the come up. So
I look at Shakur worse than that because he's like, you gotta do more. Nigga, Shakur, you complained like Bud Crawford's my favorite fighter probably, but you're doing the same shit. You gotta do more to fight me. What the fuck you talking about, man? Like, come on.
Yeah, it's like none of y'all niggas is popping like that to be on some. You have to do more to like. You're not no video game final boss, nigga. Who the fuck are you guys?
Yeah,
like Shakur Stevenson just had an exciting year of boxing.
You're right. I mean,
bro, you was boring us to tears all them other years.
Like Shakur needed, I mean, if you want to pull those moves, you better either be the lineal champion or you better be unifying or undisputed. You gotta do something in your division in order to start pulling these type of moves. Like if you're not, and he's only a belt holder. He's probably the most talented of the belt holders, but he just needs to actually operate in his division and stop being on some old bullshit. So,
yeah, I mean the fight with Tio is cool, but like you can't overlook Tio in that situation either. Like,
right.
I'll be honest. If I was Ford, I would be offended. Like, don't treat me like I'm some type of Dolja. That's a shield. That's supposed to be a shield for you. Fuck out of here.
Shakur's little bro in them. I mean, I know they're Jersey boys. They're boys like with Keyshawn. It's just like he's kind of little bro in them and using them as a shield. Yeah, it's whack. To me, it's kind of whack.
Yeah, all this brotherly love shit. Y'all niggas not Philly. Like, throw them hands.
Yeah, I think it's too much. Like all these niggas are coming up in the amateurs, and they're like, you know what? You're my brother now. Like they need to stop.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Because it's certainly because back in the day, there were fights that was the same way. But I mean, shit, Muhammad Ali and Jimmy Ellis came up in the same fucking Louisville system, and they actually had a pro fight. After the amateur fight.
Zab and Floyd are really good friends. Zab at least says that they're really good friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, they both were like they were both like sweet peace underlings, and and they eventually because the fight made sense. Well, no, it made fight on paper before Zab lost his belts. Let me rephrase that. After that, it was just like it was some more bullshit. But
then we found out some people you can't schedule fights out later out there. They'll fuck it up somehow.
Right.
It can't be in a way where you could plan fights in the future and shit.
But some of these young cats, they got to unless you're like blood relation or some shit like that, don't be afraid to fight each other.
Yeah, I'm kind of sick of this shit. Like, it gotta, unless it's some super crazy situation where, one nigga was adopted by another nigga's family and y'all end up being in the same division, then maybe I could just, all right. Them two, they're not brothers, but they're almost brothers. Like
right, exactly.
I know that's just not happening. Like this ain't a movie. Like y'all niggas gotta fight each other. Like the fuck.
Yeah. Like
he's my brother. Like even Ken and Ryu was fighting each other. Nigga, the fuck.
Yeah, exactly. 135 needs if y'all want fighters at 135. If y'all want to be a money division, fight each other. The money will come. If y'all fight, the money will come. People pay attention to that division because their names there. People so it's take advantage of that shit. Don't.
It's not only that. Like boxing just gets to fights that have fights between two Black Americans for whatever reason now. They just got that extra buzz. They'll end up being the most talked about fights for the whole year. Think about it. The three most talked about fights this year were Haney Norman, Foster Fulton, and Canelo Bud.
Yeah. But what I've noticed with the brother on brother fights lately, it kind of there's been showing levels. Bud Spence, there was levels. Fulton Foster levels, Norman Haney levels.
But the problem was we need those fights need to be
you still need to see them though.
Level. Yeah. Like Foster Fulton should have been a fight of the year candidate, and Fulton should have been fighting at 100%. It said bro came in there like he just finished eating leftover turkey that was frozen for a week or some shit like that. Bro was
niggas had a a heavy ass Geno sub or some shit.
Yeah. And his ring fits are becoming trash too. I just have to mention that because I'm very petty. Like bro needs to get back to some, needs to stop the bullshit. Get some traditional trunks and boots, bro. That's why.
Yeah, because I was like, is this nigga wearing like cargo dicky pants or some shit? Like, what the fuck was that? Like,
nigga, this ain't. It's like, nigga, this ain't bum fights, bro. Like, I need to get some.
I'm thinking this nigga about to go hook up a washer machine or something. Like,
I'm saying, my nigga, like, geez, like,
nigga.
Like every time I see shit, it's like I be thinking like this motherfucker looks like a smoker. Like, come on, bro. Like, get it together.
He do look like, I ain't gonna lie, Fulton looks like a nigga who he ain't gonna say no if you call that nigga up and say, "Hey man, I got a bottle and some trees, like trying to pull up."
Yeah,
like, he looks like a nigga that won't say no to that. Like there's boxers who fucking
You know how many boxers do? You know how many boxers do hardcore?
Who do that shit?
Man, I mean, I know in like back in the day where niggas was popping for cocaine all the time, but you know how niggas get down, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, boxers,
boxers
got vices.
They get down, but there's some niggas who look like they would say no sometimes. Like Fulton looks like a nigga who won't say no anytime. Like you can literally, like, hey man, what's good, bro? Hey man, I got this new loud pack. You trying to fuck with me? What's good? Like you trying to match? All right, word. Say less. Like pull up. Like anybody else, it might be on some like, oh word, nah, man, I'm about to get it in. I'm about to train, man. I'm gonna holler at you later, type shit. Like, all right, cool. Like you gotta hit those niggas up 3 or 4 times before a nigga be like, all right, word, I pull up. Yeah, I ain't seen you in a minute. Let's go. Fulton just seemed like he's there all the time. Like you can literally. Like, yeah, nigga, I got this granddaddy Kush, boom, boom, boom. Got this Henny bottle, nigga. Man, you can see the look on his face, man.
Right.
He ain't looking all that muscular. Like, I don't know the training going on, but yeah, like.
Yeah, like, if I think it's too, it's like
get it together.
Dude was on the podcast show with Ward and Roy, and I'm thinking to myself, and I know both of them can take a look at that nigga and say, no, that nigga ain't training. No, like someone should at least give him some tough love. Like, it's like, but it just seems like, they were kind of.
I mean, we don't know what happened behind the scenes because maybe somebody pulled that nigga to the side and be like, hey, bro, like, I ain't want to say this on live, but you look like you ain't really training. Like, everything good? Like, you cool? Like, you need to talk about something?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because he ain't looking like he was talking so much shit to kind of erase the fact that he wasn't ready for this fight. That's what it looked like.
Right.
But let me ask y'all this, because since I remember we had a Twitter poll for this, and Fulton's a perfect guy that we could damn use this with, because I personally seen him lose 4 times, but I've seen him get beaten 4 different ways. maybe 3 different ways. I'll say 3 different ways. Okay.
Right.
I know we always used to talk about like what's worse, a brutal KO or a boxing lesson 12 zip.
Mm-hmm. I think if we're gonna talk about between Foster and Inoue, it would have to probably be the it's because Inoue is top 3, top 2 ever pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? Like, so getting iced by him, even though I know he's moving up in weight, is a little different than getting, because Fulton, maybe because niggas.
But then this nigga move up in weight for both fights.
Because niggas was dick riding, maybe niggas dick riding PBC, but a lot of people were picking Fulton to move up and beat Foster. A lot of people were until the weigh-in.
Dude, that's the whole thing. Like, niggas was picking Fulton to beat. There was a good amount of niggas who was picking Fulton to beat both those guys.
Right.
Foster and Inoue.
Right.
And he got destroyed by both of them in different ways. One person, I remember y'all used to say losing 12 zip in a boxing lesson is worse than losing by a brutal KO. And I was like, fucking no way. So now we have a guy who's lost by brutal KO and by extreme boxing lesson.
No, that I mean
the worse.
No, the Foster loss to me was like his performance was pathetic.
But the Inoue one was pathetic too. I ain't gonna lie.
No. I don't think the Inoue one, he was clearly outclassed, but he at least tried to put up a fight.
You call
Whereas,
that
like,
yo, what this nigga Rome said? This nigga fought like he was fighting a school bully. That's not trying.
Yeah.
he did a it was better than what he showed this weekend. This was pathetic.
Well, that's but the thing with I mean, you know, Inoue was at the time 1 or 2 pound per pound. You know, I think Foster now to me is 15, 20 pound per pound. You know, Foster's kind of, you know,
he's
trending
definitely
upwards,
top
15. Trending upwards now. You know what I'm saying? But I think the quality of the fighter, I think the Foster loss is probably worse.
Yeah, no, absolutely, by far, by far.
Man, fuck no. The Inoue loss is worse. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Like, y'all niggas still on that same bullshit. A little jab in the face all day is like worse than brutal.
We all picked Inoue to stop Fulton. I think, or at least beat him. We all picked him.
I picked.
Okay. Let me ask you this: is his stock lower after the Foster loss, or was it lower after the Inoue loss?
Well, keep in mind, he still got a belt at 126. He still got that featherweight belt. Remember, but he still got that. He still has a belt.
I'm just saying his stock went lower after this fight than it did after the Inoue fight.
Yeah. But he got a belt. But that's the thing. Now he has a belt.
Yeah, that's the one thing, Joe. He still has.
I don't even know about that because it's like
he can't make 126.
Yeah,
we gotta see Fulton fight again to truly say that. Like after the Inoue fight, he fought again and looked like he got his ass up and should have lost that too.
Yeah.
Then he fought Figueroa, who had the same effort he had against Foster, and then everybody was like, "Oh, Fulton's good again now." But it was more Figueroa wasn't who he was.
It was more style, you know. They fought before, you know, because I mean we expected.
But then Figueroa was done. Like he didn't.
Most of us picked Figgy, you know, because I think we all picked. Well, I picked Figgy to beat.
I picked Figgy both fights. So you know how I'm looking. You know when Figgy ain't fucking try the second fight, and now Fulton didn't try against Foster. Like it ain't like. It's one thing to get outboxed and the nigga's trying, but when you don't try, you're not making adjustments. You're just happy-go-lucky, like, get jabbed in the face, get jabbed in the face. I can't rock with that shit, bro. Like, I'd rather a nigga lose like Shane Mosley Jr. did every time than do what Fulton did.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, whatever Fulton is, I hope Fulton gets... You know, either someone gets him a talking to, or Born needs to see a sports psychologist or something, and to get him back where he needs to be.
Well, on the last bit of that, do you think? Do you think Fulton's? I mean, do you see Fulton fighting again? I mean, like I don't like maybe
he's gonna fight again.
No, I know he's on Twitter talking about I be better, all that kind of shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He might get into damn Broner territory.
He might be checked out. I'm just saying he might be mentally checked out. That's all.
That's what I think it is. Like, dude, if the Inoue fight mentally fucked him up with his family and his mom talking about, oh, there goes my house. Like, he didn't make money anyway. Like, that's some stupid shit to say. Like, the fuck? So, all that shit going on with his head, like...
I mean, the body language, I mean, I don't know if y'all noticed, the body language, it seemed like he... You know, you got Boots. Hell, you got Boots, Danny Garcia. Shit, you had Gary Russell Jr. In between rounds. Gary Russell Jr. early was trying to help. He said something about Scooter. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all saw Gary Russell Jr. was saying.
Yeah.
Something, you know,
right.
He wasn't motivated.
It look like he don't give a damn, bro. Like something off mentally with Fulton. I think he is who he is. I think he reached the level. Like we've seen him get swarmed and lose by that way, but still get the win. We've seen him get brutally outboxed, knocked out. Then we seen him get outboxed. Like we seen this nigga lose every way you could lose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have, his power's never really been there like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then no adjustment was made in any of these.
Yeah, it's a shame though, because like Fulton is a really good fighter, but like I said, he has to get his mind right. And salute Foster for. Like I said, for doing what he's supposed to do, as champion and whatnot. But yeah, that was just a fight. Though that was a disappointing fight because it's like it should have been much more than what it was. But fuckery ruined it.
Like I want to see, like, God damn, it's like I get tired of these. We get these Black American fights, and now I'm sounding like horrible, but like, God damn it, I was raised differently. Like that used to be the pinnacle of the sport, but we're getting these goddamn one-sided fights with these niggas, and it's like, give me a fucking war. Like, will you niggas give me a war? Like something like, why one of y'all gotta be so much better than the other one? Like, fuck, like damn it, like the Spence Crawford, damn, Brian, the Norman Haney, the fucking Foster Fulton. Like, can everybody just fight to their level one night? Like, yeah. Because we get all these, y'all niggas talk the game so much, and then it's like one of y'all niggas delivers and the other one doesn't. And it's just, I want to see a good, like you know, it'd be fight of the year, Pat. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I feel what I understand what you're talking about. It's just crazy though, because it's just it used to be the norm though, but it's like our fight of the years now. Like there's not Black American versus Black American. Like you rarely see that.
No, like dude, I want to look. I'll even if you give me a Jamil McCline versus Chris Bird level of fight between these niggas, I'll be happy.
Like probably the last real Black American versus Black American like fight of the year type of shit. I mean, might be what, Porter Spence. You know, you want to keep it like that,
And then before that, with Thurman Porter.
Yeah, exactly, my nigga, exactly.
Yeah, yo, that's facts. That might be the last. God damn, that sounds. I don't. You know, before I don't even want to digress and mention what year that was. So let's keep going.
But but the main event,
like we got the last of everything that year.
Wait, I missed it. What fight y'all said? My bad. What fight y'all said, real quick?
The last great fight of the year between two Black Americans was Spence Porter.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And I'm not even asking for that level. I said, let me get a McCline Bird, like something that's very good.
Mm-hmm.
But see, a fight like that now this year would be a fight of the year. That's the crazy part.
We're long gone from the James Toney versus McCullum fights. That's for sure.
Yeah, hell, nigga,
we're far.
Nigga, we're not even getting James Toney Holyfield at this point.
Facts.
The nigga said McCullum, like shit, like get out of here, nigga.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I don't want to mention the year, because almost everything was on the best level that year. So let's keep going to the main event, people.
Yes, so the main event with Lamont Roach and Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Now this one, I mean, depending on who you tell, it could be a fight of the year, it could be a level under fight of the year. But it was the fight needed to, at least for this pay-per-view, to end on a positive note, though. But yeah, it was entertaining for all the right and wrong reasons.
Because after those two back-to-back boxing type of fights, like we needed this shot in the arm. Because, I ain't gonna lie, the Foster fight was kind of putting me to sleep a little.
You know what's crazy about the reception to this fight? It definitely was a little quiet in there. It seemed tense because the fight itself was very intriguing as it went on. But I'm hearing a lot of people say either it was a really good fight, or some people just thinking it was kind of I don't know.
I mean, it's somewhere in between though. But like I said, it had ebb and flow.
Like the scores.
Yeah, like the first 5 rounds of that shit was just like Roach, and I said this in the chat too. The worst thing that Roach did against Cruz was he tried to fight. He tried to fight Cruz like Tank, and then he tried to beat Cruz at his own game. And all it did was just ended up getting him tore up by Cruz. Because Cruz, you cannot do that at all. You cannot do that shit at all. And Cruz was like, you can't stand inside with Cruz like that. And Cruz, all it did was lighting him up like nobody's business. Like the body.
I mean, Roach would land like a little counter hook or something in between, but it wasn't enough. Like you can't let a nigga get 6 punches off on you and then you land a hook.
I think after he got dropped, he kind of like by the mid rounds, by 5 or 6, it seemed like he kind of was in cruise control. Like he won like 4 rounds in a row. It felt like, but I felt like in the 11th and 12th, Pitbull kind of got away with a little bit of shoe shining in the end. But you can't clearly say that Roach won those rounds, and that's what kind of, I don't know if I'm going to go off who you think won, if the draw's worth it, or was the right call. But I think knowing that you're in San Antonio, you're really the B side. You really are the B side, right? Obviously, you got to try to win those rounds more clear.
But I mean, I think too. I think Roach let let the crowd get to him because I think Roach was I don't know. Roach was fighting with some sort of chip on his shoulder. I just don't know what it was. Like
I thought he got back in the fight. I thought he did a good job of getting himself back in the fight because after round 5, Pitbull did basically fuck all of nothing to me. But
right.
Some people are saying he Pitbull was forced to box the way he did, and I never thought Pitbull was a terrible boxer skill wise, but some people are surprised he could quote unquote.
He's a little limited when it comes to
boxing, I'm not saying he's great at it. I'm not saying he's
he could. Yeah. It's Pitbull's temperament because there was times when he was doubling and tripling the jab and making Roach look kind of like, damn, bro, like. Mm-hmm. Like, especially in the first half, like I don't know what it is. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna just say it. Like, Roach is a background fighter or something. Like
second half fighter.
Yeah, thank you. He's a second half fighter, but that's not enough, man.
But he needs to know how to the championship rounds wise. Even like in the Tank fight, I know people say he got robbed but it was a pretty close fight, and I feel like he could have done more than the Tank championship rounds. In the Pitbull fight, he could have done
even the earlier rounds is what really bite him. Because even against them, like he was letting Pitbull get all this momentum, and it even ended up with a knockdown. Like the shit was looking like Hatton Collazo until Collazo realized, like, hold on, I'm bigger than this nigga. Wait, let me stop running from this nigga and fight this motherfucker back, and then fucking he almost stopped Hatton.
Yeah, because
so you got to realize when to switch gears, and it feels like Roach couldn't switch gears until Cruz got a little tired. Mm-hmm. Then he switched gears, and he seemed like he took the middle rounds, but then it was kind of he was letting Cruz get back into the fight in the later rounds. So
sure was.
It was a crazy fight to watch, but honestly, I felt like Cruz won it more, but it's a draw just because of the point deduction. Yeah. I feel like the ref hated Cruz. Like he was out for Cruz.
Yeah, I mean that kidney punch was everything. Like he,
it also didn't help that Roach. It also didn't help that Roach hurt his hand. Like after the 5th round, yeah. Right?
You know what?
Another guy that hurt his hand. What the fuck is Cruz's head made of?
This what hurt his Pete. This what hurt his argument though. But he won majority of those rounds after he hurt his head.
No, I know.
But you notice
how you hurt your hand in the 5th, and then you go ahead and win the 6th, 7th, and 8th.
But you notice
maybe the 9th.
The 2 fighters that broke or hurt their hand are shorter fighters. You know what I'm saying? And Pitbull short himself. Pitbull's probably shorter than both of them. It's kind of interesting because Rolly didn't hurt their hands. It must be because the top.
They punching harder, like Rayo punching just naturally on some like boxer puncher.
The hardest part of your body, is probably the top of your head. So it's kind of interesting that only those 2 guys hurt their hand fighting Pitbull.
Well, in front of too, because Roach is not really a puncher like that too. So, but he was fighting like if Roach kind of fought the way he typically fights. He probably would have never, but like Roach was really trying to hurt Pitbull, and he's done him a couple of times though. But it was just like, hard ass fucking head.
But just playing the game with him too long, like I don't know. Roach need to throw more punches. Like I feel like he lost 2 fights in a row, or he didn't win 2 fights in a row based off just not being a little more assertive. Mm-hmm. And letting the jab go. That's one thing I get with Foster. Like he always was consistent with the jab, like on Fulton. Like he never let Fulton get any inclination to try harder.
Right.
Whereas like Roach was sporadic with the shit. Then there's times where Pitbull out jabbing him. Like that's not supposed to be happening, folks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
A good fight, not a fight of the year, but almost there.
Yeah, it was almost there. Like it was definitely almost there. But like I said, it was an entertaining fight. It had ebb and flows with it, and for most part, like both Roach and Cruz kind of upped their profiles in a way. Especially because they're fucking San Antonio, because them motherfuckers love Cruz over there for whatever fucking reason. So but it's just like,
I'm glad Cruz got a chance to headline a pay-per-view and get to kind of like be the guy for a change, since he has fans and people fuck with him, like, and boxing needs that every now and then.
And he's still kind of young, relatively. I think he's mid-20s.
yeah, he's very young.
Honestly, them getting a draw was probably the best thing for both of them and the division, because it keeps both guys' name buzzing. It keeps them available for other guys. No one really takes a hit. And like either one could rematch Take. I wouldn't mind. Like, I don't know what the fuck Take plan on doing, but I don't mind the rematch between either one of them. Like, or they could rematch. I don't even think that's necessary, because like if they rematch, it need to be later for a title, because it's like we kind of seen this style.
Yeah, but my thing with Roach though is I don't think he's a 140 fighter. Yeah, so I mean, the Roach.
I could feel you on that. I feel it's more the way how he fought. Like he has to punch more. Like all that waiting and all that Virgil Hunter shit ain't gonna cut it with these guys at 140 who are really throwing.
Right.
Yeah,
like you gotta be out there.
Most of these 140s can go to welterweight. I don't know.
Yeah, like this is a big batch of junior 40s. Like before, like a guy like Mario Barrios was the outlier, but now everybody's kind of in that mold where they're big motherfuckers that don't want to go to 147.
Right. It's but Roach though, I just feel like if he's going over here and he's fighting, he fights a Matias, he fights a Russell or something like that, like
it could be bad. It could be bad for him.
It could be really bad.
And if them niggas get the same first 5 rounds that Cruz got, wow.
Now, Pat, what you said in regard to what you said about it being bad for their profile, some saying it's a good thing. It might have enhanced their profile. I know it's a draw, but some people feel that. I mean, I think
it did enhance it. Like, how did it make it worse?
Yeah, and I mean, Pat said it made it worse. Or it made it a little
Pat, you did?
No, I didn't. I said enhance their profile.
Yeah, because I'm like, what the God damn, pilot. I'm literally up here trying to like. When did he say that?
Yeah, no, I didn't say. And I'm not a fucking Cruz fan for anything, bro. Like, I am not a fan of that dude at all. But I can tell that fight up the profiles. Like, I mean, Fulton was the only one that lowered their profile in this whole card. Like those two upped it especially because fucking like Roach was never known as an action fighter like that, like ever, anything like that. So Roach kind of pretty much put on performances that people fuck with, like the Tank fight. People fuck with that fight and this fight. So like Roach is kind of on the up and up, but I just think like now, I think Roach is starting to get to that point where it's like, you know what? I need these motherfuckers to like me, so I need to war more than I absolutely should. And it's gonna get to the point, but he can't do that shit at 140. At 135, he might be able to get away with that type of shit, but not at 140.
Yeah, I think he could still fight at 135, but 140, you gotta get a little more physical. Because even a guy like Rayo,
who would you favor, Frank Martin?
Who clearly beat Pitbull, still took some hard shots and had to grind out to get a 8-4 type of win.
Right.
How about
Pilot, what you were saying? My bad.
Frank Martin or Roach? Who would you favor?
Frank Martin, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think
question should be Frank Martin or Cruz, nigga.
Some people, because it's crazy. Lamont Roach, obviously, in a year where he became, I don't say a household name, but he's pretty popular. You know, he came up, but he didn't get a win this year. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of wild to think about. He got 2 draws, but he had the best year with 2 draws could have.
I nominate him for the Jesse Vargas Award. 2 draws in 1 year. And we might rename the award this year to the Lamont Roach Award now because he actually got more popular with these draws.
The tough break award.
The tough, good shit. The tough break award. So, but now, like he gotten popular. Like Jesse Vargas didn't really get more popular with those draws. Like. He just got him where it was like, okay, I know you got paid good and shit, and you was on TV, and there were good fights, but
like the Broner
it
one
didn't elevate you.
Yeah, like the Broner fight was. I mean, most people thought he. I mean, I thought he beat Broner, but then the Delorme fight was really not a good look for him.
Yeah, you could make a case that he lost both, but then you could make a case that he won both. But then I felt like Broner beat him, but I think like. The fucking Delorme had him hurt.
Yeah.
But now the Tough Break Award is now after Lamont Roach for upping his profile off of 2 draws. So it remains to be seen if he's going to get the Lifetime Achievement Award, the Badu Chaka Award for most draws. But we'll just leave it there. We'll revisit this in 5 more years or whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, but I know I don't know how long Roach is going to be down with his broken hand. I mean, we'll see what it's going to be like, and it's just like, I mean, hopefully he's not down too long or whatever. It's not that bad. Like,
I got 2 hands, nigga. Now I'm playing.
Like,
bro, you was winning rounds with the broken hand. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
You needed to break your hand in the first round, then. If that's the problem, because damn, nigga, like, come on. But I'm just joking. I hope dude heals up properly, and like Lamont Roach is good for the sport. Like, I'll say that. Like, and Cruz is too. That's why I think everything kind of worked itself out. Like, 2 guys who are good for the sport gave us a good solid fight, and they got a draw. Hey, let's go. Let's put them out somewhere else in the universe. Like, we don't need a rematch right away type shit. Like,
but I will say
they can make better fights with other people.
A lot of people think he got wrong.
Like, I don't mind the score. I don't mind the 130 score, but that 115-111 score for Pitbull was egregious. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Some people think that, not quote unquote the fix was in because I know supposedly Roach has a 3-fight deal or whatever with PBC, but he's really a pro box fighter. He's in obviously Cruz sells tickets and he's the A side. He was the in-house fighter, you know what I'm saying? But and there's a narrative that he got robbed, but the thing is he's kind of asked out because under Pro Box, Gary Jonas, the owner, has been adamant how much he hates Turkey and the Saudi movement. So he can't really play in Turkey land, you know what I'm saying? So he and he probably made more money than he ever has made before in these past 2 fights. So
yeah, but because Jones is just looking out for his bottom line because him and Angelo Leo are like the MVPs of the pro box circuit. So like pretty much those 2 becoming the champions that they are. Like, I mean, he's protecting his business, and I don't even blame him for 1 bet.
No, not at all.
Because pro box is trying to be steady and consistent. Like, you can't. Sometimes you got to do your own thing and believe in your own thing, and you can't. How the Jamaicans say it? You follow fashion. Like, you can't follow behind every other nigga what they're doing and shit. Like, you get lost in the sauce that way. Like, pro box is doing a good thing, and if you keep doing a good thing consistently, you're gonna grow, and that's what's happening with pro box. Shit, that's what happened with fucking Ring Gang. So I mean, just got to be consistent.
Yeah.
And look, Leo having another layer to his career now. Like Leo's career is up, and look where Fulton's career is at, and that's boxing, folks.
I thought Roach. I did think Roach, won the fight, but I don't know. It was close. It was too close to clearly say he won. I don't know.
Because the point deduction kind of fucks shit up, but it was close. Like it's definitely not a fucking robbery. I've been seeing people say like I've seen, I think the Spence say Cruz won, or was that Frank Martin? No, I'm seeing people saying either or won. Like, so that just let me know it was a good fight.
Fucking wow.
What is that, bro?
No, my bad. I thought I was on mute.
He got the fast feed. He's watching the. Wow. Okay, sorry. Yep, I saw it. Damn. Anyways, sorry, Pat.
Yeah, what the fuck happened? Shit, goddamn. Like, I was gonna let one wow go, but you can't double wow a nigga. Pause.
Yeah, I got the fire stick. I got the fire stick. I'm gonna play. I'm always a player or two behind when Pat be spoiling the games.
What? Nigga got tackled in midair or some shit? Like,
let's just say furniture might be getting thrown around in Pat's household.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Anyways, back.
You ain't shit, nigga.
I have a quick idea, real quick. If Roach does have one more fight left in the PBC banner, I can see them doing like a DMV card with, if Tank comes back, get Antoine Russell, get Gary Russell Jr. and Roach, put that in the DMV area. I think that they could do something with. I don't know. It'd be a good idea, I think.
I mean, there's a lot of fights that PBC could have did that made sense, but for some reason they never made them.
Who was you?
I can't say, bro, but it's a good idea in theory.
I think Gary Russell Jr. versus Roach would be a good fight.
Gary Russell would beat the shit out of dude, bro.
Most likely.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean,
if Pitbull's physicality gets to you where like you can't do nothing until 6 rounds later, the Gary Russell who boxes better and is like physically stronger, bigger, that's gonna get ugly. And this is why I say Pitbull, he's a real 140 guy now. Like he's a legit, like he may be on the smaller side, but he's heavy and them hands is heavy.
That's what I was saying. He's been settled in. I know he's a smaller guy, but he's been settled in and fought at 140 for a while now at the weight.
That's what I'm saying. I can't say he's not like Frank Martin. He's a 140 guy. I can see one fight and I'm like, yeah, Frank Martin, he's 140. Yeah, like Cruz. Yeah, honestly, I want to see a Frank Martin Cruz fight. I think that's a good fucking fight.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, no, that should absolutely be the fight.
Because I think Frank Martin's hittable enough, explosive enough, where anything could happen. Like, and they both, that's a good ass fucking fight. PBC, get on it. Make that in Texas, nigga. That's an Amazon free card.
Yeah, facts.
Let me shut the fuck up. I'm like, yeah, make that in Texas. I don't want to say the P word.
Yeah, put it on YouTube. Let's keep it on YouTube like you did the first fight.
Yeah, because you probably said how long was that YouTube feed going before they cut it off, or did they cut it off?
I think it was like somewhere in the middle of the first fight. But it did it before. I swear, like one time I was watching one of the early cards on Amazon Prime on YouTube. Like it was playing on YouTube, and it showed like two of the fights, like literally two of the fights. I forgot which card it was, but
was that the one with Derevyanchenko on it?
No, that might have been the Zoo. I think it might have been Zoo.
The Zoo, yeah. I remember it was one of those cards where it was like, damn, hold on, like y'all niggas just y'all still playing this? Like, okay, like I'll watch.
Yeah, I mean, but one day someone's gonna really fuck up, and then of course that person will probably be fired once they, once that happens. If they ever let a YouTube feed go on for the whole card, because that'll be like lost. Oh, of course, someone will share it though. Like that would just be
because no one's just gonna like just shut up about it. Somebody's gonna be like, hey, bro, you know they got the YouTube.
It's kind of telling though how much Prime don't really give a fuck about PBC or boxing. When Amazon and the PBC thing got announced, I had a little bit. I expect it seems like the way they don't even marinate no more. Like they got a time limit. It feels like when I'm watching them cards, I'm not complaining, but it's like damn, they don't got no interview. You know what I'm saying? Like it's they end that shit a little earlier than usual.
I think that's the one thing that I think they probably do is like they cut out the fluff or whatever. Like they don't have a lot of people like if they don't need to be talking, they don't talk or whatever in the flows though. But Yeah, you don't get a whole lot.
I don't mind that though. Like if a card start at 8:00, it need to be ending by midnight type shit. Like
But it
12:30 at the most.
It kind of shows how Amazon don't really give a fuck about it, and they're probably gonna be done with PC soon anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like this, if this,
I don't know about that. It's just I feel like Amazon got so much shit that no one's gonna like make boxing a priority. Like boxing only a priority when niggas is on some damn carny shit. Like that's when it's like, hold on, we got Mr. T versus Mike Tyson. That's hold on.
Yeah,
let's red carpet this shit. Like, oh, okay, wow, all right, like, yeah, really. But yeah, man, I get what you're saying, but boxing has to take itself serious too. So like I don't know what's going on with Amazon with PBC, but we need more matchups, man. We need do something like if y'all like, even if y'all give us a big card every 2 months, like something more consistent than once every full moon type shit, once every fucking 3 months.
It's a wrap, man. Remember they used to drop like two like updates of the year of upcoming cards for 6. You know what I'm saying, for the rest of the year. They don't
yeah, because there's no.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like nothing now.
Like, they would say, okay, this is the 1 or 2 big pay-per-views, and we have these couple 3 little cards in the the Showtime triple headers. You know what I'm saying? Now they don't. Now we lucky if we get like literally Barrios Road is not really announced. You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah,
I feel like we only get like maybe 4 PBC cards a year at this point.
Yeah, the niggas broke. I'm just gonna keep it real. Niggas broke, and when we remember back when the PBC heads were saying PBC's broke and all that, like, they spoke into existence because clearly they don't got the funds no more. It seems like.
Well, no, Amazon has the funds. There's no budget. They're not giving PBC a budget. That's the thing. It's it's just
so PBC seems like they just try to put on the fights that they know that could sell, which is cool because hey, then put on these fights, but it's like they're not doing it frequently. It's like you get one card in April, then you get one in July, then you get one in November, and that's it.
Yeah. No.
Whereas before, I'm just asking, like, can we at least get something like every month, or like something every month, but on the 3rd month you make it big? Like you got to work out something. God damn. Like, yeah. This is why shit like Pro Box exists, because somebody has to give you some form of consistency.
Right. And it's and on top of that too, it's just like PBC. Like if Amazon is just being a provider, like they just might need to get like a side channel or something, somebody that's willing to actually put on cards, like on regular TV and everything like that. Because I mean, between that and Top Break still not having a network, like they're still using their Tubi, which is fine or whatever, but you
just can't. Like you can grow a company off of that. Like Tubi's good, like for like Tubi and Amazon serve a purpose for certain fights, but like it's not to the point where we want to see all them niggas on, like, see a bunch of damn prospects on Amazon and Tubi. Like we want to already see, you gotta kind of be on that level to where you're taking a Tubi Amazon slot. So with that said, y'all need to find something else to get these damn prospect fights, these jobber festivals, these other mid-level fights that, where the guys don't make enough, like you're not breaking the bank with these guys. And then the Tubi and the Amazon fights would be like the ones that are like the Keith Thurman Fundoras and the Michaela Mayer title fights, shit like Espinoza. Like, I get that. You got to do something, man. Like, I'll just be honest, man. 2026 got to be better than 2025.
Yeah, especially for the American-based organizations. Like they got y'all got
especially American boxing.
Like y'all got to find a way to get some of your fights back on the regular TV again. Else, like I said, the bottom line is they'll go for the fighters. I mean, as we've seen before, they'll participate in any bullshit like Netflix or Turkey, throwing their money around, and they're gonna take it because it's like money is their bottom line. Yeah,
but that still fucks up boxing because now you got guys who they fight in a dead ass arena for a bunch of money, and they think that their value is bigger than what they are, and then you're not always going to get these turkey payouts. So you got to come back to the regular market and deal with niggas. You're not set for life. Like, it's different if you're already on the way out, like you're a Crawford type of guy, but you can't be in your prime of your life in your late 20s thinking like this.
And this, and of course, this is Floyd. This is part of Floyd's legacy, for better or for worse.
I think with PBC, they failed to like build young stars or prospects. I mean, I know that they do the one at a time thing. I know Top Rank gets issues and gets a lot of flack and stuff for like keeping a glass ceiling on guys, but they move along prospects much better, you know what I'm saying, than PBC does. Like, yeah, you got tanks, but for every tank you got like Chris Colbert, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really move like, where's the young guys on PBC's roster? You know what I'm saying? They don't really have any these days.
You gotta have a platform for those young guys.
Moten and all the niggas on the undercard, it's not even on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Not even on, you gotta watch it on Instagram Live and shit.
Yeah.
That boxing got to do better because at this point, a guy like Morton, he's better off on Pro Box.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, I mean,
I'd rather fight on YouTube Live than fucking Instagram Live. This ain't versus, nigga.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, yeah, it's like in order to build some stars, you gotta get them consistently on something like that. That's why Pitbull's kind of getting his looks now. For all his faults, even though he be ducking smoke, but that's why they give, because they respond to him. But it's like they need to do more than just Pitbull and putting it on pay-per-view, because Pitbull, although crowds love him, like, I mean, we don't know. I mean, he has to sell. Like, I'm sure
he sells. I'm pretty sure, like, Pitbull, any card Pitbull's on, he brings tickets to them damn arenas. Like, the thing is, you got to put Pitbull in his own shows to really kind of gauge it better.
The Mexican fan base, like, they show up for their guys, and Pitbull is he's.
I think they show up more for him than the fucking Jose Ramirez or somebody. Like,
I mean, like Jesus Ramos, you know what I'm saying? Like, compared to Jesus Ramos, Pitbull's, levels in terms of popularity, I can't see. And another thing also with that is he's an actual true Mexican. Like, Mexican Americans don't get, he's a Mexican, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And people like his personality. Like, he's humble. He ain't on no rah-rah shit.
He's a family man and all that,
Yeah, like that speaks wonders sometimes.
I was kind of tripping. They said he couldn't afford the tortilla. I'm like, couldn't afford the tortilla? Goddamn.
Fact.
But yeah, no, but overall, the pay-per-view and itself, like I said, like, if I had to give it a score, give it a grade, it was probably a B-, give or take. It wasn't,
Yeah.
B- sounds perfect. Yeah, it's perfect.
B-, yeah, I could agree with that because it was better than a C.
Mm-hmm.
But
there was no real great moments in either Laura Gonzalez or Fulton Foster. That's not even like so that's why it's a B-.
Yeah, the opener was the best fight. Like, so when that happens, it's kind of like, yeah, I agree with that. I got no.
I just hope now, man, because I know obviously, the next PBC card is probably going to be Barrios versus Ryan Garcia, next month, give or take, or the next month, or is it February? I forget if they're fighting January or February, but they need to. Yeah, like I said, hopefully in 2026, like I said, the PBC has to put out more cards. Like, can't have more fingers on my hand than they do cards a year. Like, come on, like, you gotta stop.
Yeah, that's what they need to focus on. And they don't have to all be top heavy. Like I said, you could do somewhere like, January, February is mid level, but then March you go in. April, May, then June you go in, and just keep it like something where it kind of like some ebb and flow, some normalcy, like something.
Right.
Well, this hot and cold, hit or miss shit that y'all do randomly just ain't gonna grow the sport, man.
No, not at all. But yeah, no,
Y'all only putting 4 fights out. Like it's not like you're 8 fights at a time. So like it's hard, Yeah, just do better. That's all. Like keep going, Pat. My bad.
Yeah, no problem. But yeah, like, I mean, that was like the recap of the card and whatever. And then like next weekend, though, you got Matchroom in California again, and and you have like 2 super middleweight prospects. Like, I mean, this is actually a good little crosswords fight. With Diego Pacheco and Kevin Lele Sadjo. Like that's low key. It should be talked about more because, like I said, like this one can actually kind of. I mean, in terms of 168, because 168 right now is going through a lot of changes right now. Obviously, because we talked about.
It just, you know what it is? Pacheco hasn't had no good performances recently.
Right.
Like they've been solid, but nothing that's
well, I mean, now's the chance to change that. Now's the chance to change that.
I mean, if anybody needs a Frank Martin-like performance now, it's him.
I was high on Pacheco, but I felt like.
I mean, I don't think his stock has went down. I just think it's plateaued.
No, I think a lot, but I think like a lot of people at 168 passed him up. It feels like Lester and Billy, like all these guys, Aussie Iglesias, there's like a lot of guys.
I mean, they've been in. I mean, many of them have been in more meaningful fights where it's like
what it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
like Diego's not setting the world on fire either.
Exactly. So you're not fighting big fights, and you're not looking good in these other fights. So it's like, and you're just kind of you're plateauing. Like I said, you're plateauing. There's a lot of lateral moves.
Look at the Steve Nelson fight, for example, and then look at Steve Nelson's next fight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then the fight after that. I think he said basically after he won the decision, he's like he was looking forward to his next. He was looking like he wasn't really he was looking forward to his next fight type of thing.
And he fought Trevor McCumbee. Caleb Plant was able to stop McCumbee. This guy went the distance with McCumbee. Like and I think Pacheco is a much harder puncher. It's just like this is not what I'm expecting.
You're going on a little Leo Santa Cruz journey right now, Like you're just kind of spoiling on the vine, not looking bad, but not looking great either. Like you're in a division where if you start looking good, like you'll make a name, like you'll buzz, like you could carry the division, and he's not really doing that.
Right, and then in Kevin Lele Sadjo, like that's a motherfucker he can't even fuck around with. That motherfucker is. Basically, I mean, he's like I won't say he's a bigger Sakio Bika because Sakio Bika was just rough, but all Cameroonian fighters, they're all like fucking jacked. And this dude throws combinations, throws body shots. Like, bro is an animal. The only thing that works against him, he's 35, but dude can punch.
Old animal.
Yeah. His nickname is the Punisher. Like that's his nickname.
Damn. What you described sound like some Punisher type of dude.
I mean, dude is 26-0 with 23 knockouts. I mean, I seen a couple of his fights. I saw the fight where he was on one of Joseph Parker's fights. I think it was Joseph Parker Chisora fight.
I'm seeing There's like him and Billy. Like I remember Joe talks about them fighting because they're both African French niggas, but it never materialized.
Yeah, and they both carry heat in their fist, but it's so like Pacheco has to take this fight super serious because
Billy's basically a younger version of him, like a younger version of Sadjo, in a sense.
Yeah,
they fight similar.
Yeah, I mean, and the funny thing too is Eddie's not been having the best of luck with his prospects. Like his prospects have been getting upset left and right lately. So So hopefully Pacheco is locked in because. But
the thing is, to me, he's not a prospect. He's been ranked in the bodies forever. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been a top 3 in terms of he should fight for it. He should be. I know Canelo's hog tying the division, but it felt like the people been passed him up. It felt like I don't know. He's kind of stalled.
I mean,
Pacheco we explained why though.
Yeah, I mean, Pacheco has. I mean, he was the first person to stop Selecki. I mean, that's for all that's for what that's worth. He is the first person to stop him. But
what year was this?
I don't know, maybe a couple years ago, maybe I think. But after that, he's kind of like plateaued, like badly. He's just like, there's nothing.
The fight he's taking now was the fights we wanted back then.
True.
And you got to look better in them.
Yeah,
we'll see. Like, I'm looking forward to this fight.
And then the co-main too is wild too, because it's one of the more I never, because I was like, it's one of those weird pairings like you don't even think a fight like this could be made with Gabriel Flores and Joe Cordina. Like that's one of them fights that's like, that's a weird fight, but for whatever reason I'm intrigued by that fight as well too, because Cordina though, I mean I saw his comeback fight and I wasn't overly impressed by it after Kakachi kind of knocked him around. You know, it was just like it was like one of them safe fights. You know, but Flores, though, honestly, I always think that Flores should have more than 2 losses because dude has been. Is he even still with Top Rank?
I don't even know.
He was fighting on pro. You know, a lot of the lower level pro box guys are going to. I mean, Top Rank guys are going on pro box. So he's like,
yeah. I mean, he was fighting on pro box, but it seems like it's been a minute since I actually seen dude on a Top Rank card. Like even before Top Rank went off ESPN.
Because he had some real bad losses on Top Rank.
Yeah,
Cabrera embarrassed him basically.
Cabrera embarrassed.
But he had a couple. He had a couple like pedestrian wins after, right? But he never really.
Yeah, like I mean,
the Veneto fucking loss. That's the one that set it off. Like,
yeah, Veneto beat the living shit out of him.
Like, see, that fight needed to be stopped.
Yeah. And he's ranked. And Flores is ranked like number 1 at one of the 130 sanctioning bodies, which is kind of crazy.
He's
right?
ranked number 1. Are you kidding me?
Really? I thought maybe he slipped. Maybe he slipped. But I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah, I gotta see this because I didn't think he was even that high up in the rankings like that. I mean, dude is.
But he has to win this fight if he wants to stick around, though. Like,
yeah, I'm checking right now. I'm just curious to see what dude is actually like. I didn't even think he was even that high up. Let's see.
Okay,
I mean, because he got some wins, but I didn't think he like.
We're talking about Gabriel Flores Jr., right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 135, he's ranked number 4 WBO. Yeah, okay, number 4 then, my bad. Number 4 and number 13. I saw him at 1, but he probably got dropped a little bit. But he's number 4 in WBO.
Okay, yeah, that's like so I mean, I'll say to him, I mean, Flores, because I mean, Flores, because I mean, I met him like when he was like a fucking like either 15 or 16 years old or whatever, like, and Flores should be. It seems like is one of those guys that probably should have had a big break, but like I said, he just hasn't. I mean, he decisions people. Like, he's not the biggest puncher. He decisions people, and it's just like
but he lets his hands go. Like, he's one of the more exciting boxers who like you got your classic sticker and mover. Then you got guys who they do a lot of sticking. They do a little more sticking than moving because they don't have enough power like that. So they have to really make sure they put punches together. And he falls into that category. Like, he'll box, but he'll let the hands go. It just he ain't got the power like that. Like the physical strength ain't there.
No, funny thing is, I don't think he's gotten his man strength yet. Like, because dude doesn't look like he lifts weights. He doesn't do anything. Like,
see, that's the thing. Like, I would put him on some type of strength program or something. Like, I would develop some type of like strength regimen with dude, because like he clearly needs. We're not trying to turn him into Felix Trinidad, but the power could get more respectable. That's a plus.
Yeah. I mean, because Flores says he's still young enough; he can still turn his career around. And obviously, if he beats Cordina, like it puts him back in the mix, like seriously back in the mix. And
yeah, it does, and he needs that. Like, he honestly needs that because I don't see him really progressing anymore if he loses this fight or if this fight's a bad loss. Like I said, like, we forgive you for fight of the year losses.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, that was a good ass fight. I want to see him again. You got that factor. But when you're getting an ass whooping loss, it's like, okay, yeah. Sit this nigga out for a while. Like, he need to chill. Like,
and it's two, and there's 2 losses were not even close. Like, they were Vanel put his foot in his ass, and Cabrera was just embarrassed him. Like it was just like it was nobody's business. Like
it was too bad. Sit your ass down in the corner type losses. So he's finally in another fight where it's like, okay, like this might be your last chance. We know boxing's the most unforgiving sport in the world. So
right.
I just hope we get a good fight. May the best man win. But since this is like Gabe might pull this out. This in Cali and shit. Like,
yeah, and it really depends if Cordina's still shell shocked from that ass whooping he got from Kakechi. So it's like,
yeah, that's true too. Like this a fight where like Gabe could win this, man. Like this one of those fights. Like do they even have odds on this?
Actually, let me double check.
This one of those definitely like it could go either way. Well, I kind of want to give the boxer that edge.
I mean, they're both boxers. Like neither. I mean, Cortina's
yeah, that's true. But Cordina is more of a puncher in this, than Gabe.
Right. Actually, let me see where we are with the odds. Okay, here we go. So yeah, odds for this fight. I mean, I think it's only the money line so far. So Gabe is plus 235 underdog. Cordina's minus 310.
Okay, so yeah, they definitely giving Gabe a chance,
right?
Because if they weren't giving Gabe a chance, this shit would be like plus 475 or something.
Right.
So later on, if they do more bets on that, more odds, like a decision victory for Flores might be like plus 500, and a KO might be like plus 1100 or some shit.
Yeah, I mean they'll probably put that out probably in the next couple of days or so. If there's any prop bets?
But they definitely giving them a chance.
Right. And then, like the rest of the card is straight. I mean, well, it's okay. I mean, Sky Nicholson, of course, has a spot in there. Of course, that's Eddie's kind of placement.
Gone. Yeah. Although he's being more aggressive now.
Placement. It's like a triple entendre with placement.
Yeah. And then Tito Mercado and Antonio Moran is on there. Now, this fight is a showcase fight. That fight is a showcase fight because Mercado should absolutely body Moran, but
he needs to look like great.
Yeah, like Moran's got this opportunity because he scored an upset on, I think it was an OTX card or whatever. So that's how he got this opportunity to be on there. So, like, it is what it is, though. But yeah, that's gonna be a body, and then what's it, Cardenas and Vaca. That's probably the opener. That's probably gonna be a slugfest. So it's a decent little card for a backroom in the American card. So, like I said, I mean. It's a little downtime card between that and of course Jake Paul and Joshua card, which is Friday, which is a couple Fridays from now. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it's worth a watch. It should be entertaining at least, hopefully.
Yeah, because we'll be getting like a back to back the Curry Scott rematch and then Joshua.
Oh yeah, that's right, Curry Scott. It's the 20th, right? Yeah, it's the day after.
Yeah, it's the day after. Oh, it's on a Saturday now, right?
Yeah, I think it's Saturday. Let me just double check again because I know because I remember I was on Tony Harrison stuff, and I know he'd been posting all types of stuff, and I was like, wait, but he's on that card too again.
Hey, what up, bitch? Salute. I see you. That's good. So I ain't ignoring you. Just seeing the messages.
And I saw Brunch Boxing did an interview with Olivia Curry too.
Yeah, god damn! Everybody get this motherfucker, but us. Like,
I mean, we could, but you know how it goes. Like, it's one of the ones we have to kind of like, for lack of like to be decorum, we have to we can't do what I mean. We can get interview too, but we can't go behind certain people's backs to do it.
Yeah, ring gang is full of professionals.
Yeah,
with integrity.
Right, because I'm pretty sure if I went behind, we'd get Olivia Curry interview too. But yes, yeah, it's Saturday, December 20th, just to make because I just there's Tony Harris's fight. So
back in Detroit, Tony Harris and the co-main. Yeah, that's really the last fight I'm looking forward to. That card right there. I know in a way it gets a damn highlight reel at the end of the year, but okay.
Yeah, so but like I said, at least December at least had fights. That's the important thing.
Yeah, facts. Like we had this one, which is cool. Then we got a few more. I guess Joshua. I seen Shannon Courtney's coming back. I think she's fighting.
Jake Paul signed her. So
yeah. I mean that's cool. Shout out to her. I fuck with her fighting. They got her fighting at the goddamn club. Like, geez, nigga. Like, I swear the whole Tank thing fucked shit up because they had it set up nice at the Hard Rock for the whole media week of events. Like, real dope. But now y'all reduced it damn having, y'all had a whole bunch of prospects lined up. I think Jamal Harvey, y'all had some real heavy hitters, like real shit niggas want to see. And now y'all reduced it. Shannon Courtney on a fucking at Club Live.
Yeah. But speaking of Jake Paul, I know he put out a tweet says he has something important that he's gonna share tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So we'll see what that's all about. Hopefully it's not another like bullshit cancellation or replacement or whatever.
Well, he gonna show us the Tank footage,
right?
But here, if y'all take a moment away from the Diddy documentary and look at this,
facts.
But yeah, y'all want to mention that before we get out of here? I don't know what else go. We ain't got nothing else for the fights and shit, right?
Yeah, no, we good after that. Yeah, we good for the fights.
Yeah, but yeah, I hope we get some good performances this weekend though. Shout out to Gabriel Flores. Hope he turns shit around.
Mm-hmm.
And Pacheco, hope he kind of realizes the situation he's in, and
he's in a real fight. He has to.
You need the Frank Martin this situation,
right?
Yeah, because now that's a name now. Like whenever somebody needs to look great after not looking good for a while or being gone, and like niggas forgot about you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need a Frank Martin type of performance where we're like, oh shit, that nigga back. Like, yeah, you seen that? Like, yeah,
right.
Yeah, a few of y'all need that actually, but I digress. But so what? So Pat, what do you think about your favorite '90s supervillain?
Man, that documentary was it was one word. It was diabolical as hell. Like, I mean, I'll say this too. 50 though. Yeah, it is just funny how 50 stays on Puff's neck because usually most people don't stay on Puff's neck like that for a lot of different reasons, because
and Puff, pause. Like I'm sure there's been enough niggas on his neck.
Right. Well, not like that because Puff wields a lot of power or whatever. But one thing you learn about the documentary is how much Puff really idolizes like Harlem gangsters and shit like that. And even then, it's kind of like, Puff, for the most part, is a paper gangster. But one thing that Puff does not like to deal with is actual other gangsters, like street niggas like that. Like real, I'm not talking about the ordinary street. Like
talking about others. You mean real street niggas? He ain't no street nigga.
like connected street niggas. Like
any street nigga. Like, man, like this nigga, man, Puff so fucking like all this shit just showed. Like, look, man.
Yeah.
The documentary wasn't that good. The only thing that was good about the documentary was all the fucking filming that Puff did of himself. Without
which is wild in itself. Like,
basically, cheap bastard. That's what we learned too. That this motherfucker's cheap as hell. Because if he spent his money, we wouldn't have this documentary. And I say that because the footage.
It's ironic. It's ironic because I feel like the footage was like a redemption tour after the J-Lo situation. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like
yeah.
And then it just for this that all happened. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of ironic.
Because the arrogance, he was filming that shit thinking he was gonna beat it, but then I think he realized like I guess he got a tab for it, he didn't want to pay it, and it's like, nigga, like we're following you all fucking day. What you mean? Like this ain't gonna be like $80, nigga. Like it's in a layaway bill. Like this is bread.
And then the thing with that though is this is what brought upon his downfall. He didn't like paying for shit. Like he literally documentaries examples of this nigga not paying for shit.
The Netflix is the biggest example, but then there's many examples of it inside the actual documentary, which is crazy. It's like it's layers.
Yeah, Puff. Yeah, because Puff has this thing about like motherfuckers is like he has a thing about paying niggas like, you know what, if they pay for it, like, if you give them the money like all willy-nilly or whatever, then they'll have something over him. Puff and this is why, like, you know,
I mean, he was also jealous of talent too.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like,
that's another thing he liked to lord over people. It's like it's even in that damn 48 laws of power, like that one law, like that one designer nigga who had kept building the castle for that one guy who was retiring, but his wife kept nagging him on how to make changes, and it, like the nigga went out of business trying to fucking build the castle and all that. Like Puff is one of those niggas. Like he ain't got a talent in his body, he don't have a bone in his body more talented than Craig Mack. But the fact that he could then wave $100 in front of him is what gets him off.
Yeah, exactly. Because he was like, you know what? I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't rap good.
No, dancing, that's the only talent Puffy really had, was dancing.
And he wasn't that great a dancer.
He wasn't that great, but the motherfucker could dance. But this is the thing. There's no real big ceiling for dancing in hip hop. Like we seen the pinnacle in the 80s. Like you're not gonna get more movies on dancing in hip hop. There's nowhere else you could go, really. Living Color's over with, nigga. Like you,
yeah, and
unless you're the damn performer, you know, dancing, you're not gonna be the main nigga in dancing. Like you're not Usher, nigga. Like.
Yeah, and like I said, and that was one thing that they mentioned in the documentary. Like you could tell that dude was just jealous of people that actually had this talent. But he's signing these motherfuckers, and that's why he made himself, you know, when Shook, you know, when on Source Words talk about all in the videos and shit like that. Yeah, because Puff was jealous of his artists. Puff could not sit down and write an album.
And he was like envy of him, like bro, like he do everything. Because remember the whole I gotta be bigger than them. How the nigga with no talent wants to be bigger than all the motherfuckers with talent? Like that tell you right there. Like, come on, like. But honestly, I say the documentary could have been better. It needed Gene Deal. It needed to tell the more street elements of the stories. Like you got the artist stories.
I mean, they touched upon it in some fashion, like, you know, when
they did a little bit, but there's so much left out. Like honestly, like if you don't have the Diddy footage of him, you have no documentary. That's the only thing worthy about this documentary. Like all this, there was nothing real new that they brought about it. Like,
well, yeah, you know, basically, I mean, they built like they took the footage and then they built the other shit around it. Like you had other people like talking on it. Like,
but it's easy to do that if Puff provides 70% of the footage. Like, look, they kept repeating the same screen. And such and such, he was indicted. Y'all repeated that screen like 18 times.
Yeah, but I mean, but the stories there, like, you know, how Puff did that dude Dirty that co-founded Bad Boy with him, like to the point where it's just like how Puff tried to like bogart him for his 25%. You know,
bro, look, man, look, nigga. Ain't no fucking way Puff Daddy and a baseball bat is making me sign anything. Yeah. Puff Daddy and a baseball bat. Like, are you serious? Nigga, I'd take that baseball bat, shove it up his ass. Nah, never. I'll just beat his ass with it because he might like the other shit.
Yeah, I mean,
but ain't no fucking way a Puff Daddy coming in my like at least with Steve Stout, he brought two other niggas.
Well, yeah, because that's really because Puff. I mean, because
Puff by himself, no. Like I don't care if Puff Daddy has a weapon. It's like it's still like you're you, and that's Puff Daddy. Like ain't no way that soft ass nigga like he literally would have to have a gun, and even then I'm taking my chances. Like this is Puff.
I mean, that may talk about Eric Sermon talking about like this nigga Puff tried to approach me, like, you know, he's like everyone in this entourage could whoop Puff's ass right now, and you know, it was just like, yeah, Puff. because like Puff couldn't do his dirt all by his own. Like I mean, Puff had the money to do it, and he had goons to do it.
He only paid the goons are the only niggas he paid because he feared them niggas, and he had a somewhat respect. Like he was a fucking villain to them niggas. Like, haha. Like, but even then he was weird. Well, what's that shit? Keefy D said like he saw that nigga. That nigga he came into a room full of Crips with just a towel, and he bent over like.
Yeah, Puff. Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like Puff respected Killers. That was the whole reason that he had because he had him on his payroll because the Killers will do his dirty work. So it's like, which isn't necessarily not new, but it just pretty much like Puff was not a guy that probably want to fight on his own in his life unless you were soft, like you were super soft.
Yeah, and you see what happened, and honestly, a lot of these niggas. It's a two-way street, man. Like a lot of these niggas, like I look at a lot of niggas funny in that documentary. Like Kalina, Shorty, like why did you even come out with a statement? Why are you talking good about Diddy when that nigga dubbed you over $5,000? Like you ain't even get the $5,000. It's not like anybody in Bad Boy history could always ask Puff for more money than what they really want from this nigga because we know they deserve it. They know they probably got fucked out of it too. Right. So if a nigga from 112 say like, yo, Diddy, man, I need 50,000 for this, well, I'm probably gonna feel like, yo, Diddy, get that nigga 50,000 for whatever he want. So Kalina asking for $5,000 is like this ain't regular people money. Like this ain't asking your homeboy, yeah, I need $5,000 because I need a better lawyer for my kids. This is Puff Daddy. This is Diddy. You asking $5,000 for, and that nigga dubbing, he ignoring you, and then he hits you up a couple weeks later on some like, hey, so can you put out a good word about me? Like nigga, like he know who he could fucking try, and look at that. She put out the good word. Did it like. Even the shit she said about Dawn was also like weirdos. Like they've always had a weird relationship, but it wasn't this, but it wasn't that. Like what the fuck was it, then, bitch? Like you there, right? Like
it's just in his relationship. Like I mean, it was weird when he showed this motherfucker basically sexually harassing these females, and he's talking about at the end of his notes, God is good, God is great. I'm like, what? It's like, what type of shit is this nigga on?
This nigga is diabolically nasty. Like, oh my, and how people overlook all that to say, man, 50 a psycho, 50 a sociopath. Like, how you do this document? Like, 50, like y'all, like, how does petty outweigh predator? What world does petty? Like, that's like what 4 letters? Like 5? Like, Predators
because the thing with 50 is connected with a lot of the street niggas that Puff is connected to. That's the real reason. So that's why Puff has to kind of deal with him in a diplomatically because 50.
He's the only one whose girl he took that nigga really caught feelings. Everybody else was just like, all right, man, that's fucked up. Fuck that nigga. Like he took my sloppy seconds. He took whatever, my baby, like whatever. But 50 was like literally like
he's a petty nigga
hard over that shit.
Yeah, 50 is a petty. 50 is not like, and that's why Puff is like Puff could try to do whatever he wants, but he can't. But like I said, 50 is one of those people that even for all his faults, you won't ever hear anything that he was soft in the streets or shit like that. That's just never been like no one has pulled his card because they know he's really like he is, for better or for worse. And then on top of that too, it's hard to blackball him because dude diversifies his businesses, and he actually, he's actually for the most part he stays in good graces with certain people, So
and he stays successful in these businesses. So it's hard to blackball success,
right?
Because somebody's gonna say, "Well, fuck, I know them niggas ain't fucking with you, but I mean, you doing something right. Should I fuck with you? Boom, there you go." So, but like the documentary could have been a lot better. Like it needed more. Like it really, like I seen the Art of Dialogue interview with Gene Deal, said how he was supposed to be in it and niggas kind of cut him out of it. And and shit, and it's just like, yeah, it made a whole difference. Like he explained the whole Kirk Barrows situation, like this. Like if you've been following all the stories and the people who's a part of it for years, you kind of know 90% of that documentary. The other part is just the new footage with Puff being an asshole and day-to-day riding a bike, him needing a hot shower after just meeting a few people in Harlem. Like,
yeah, that was the most trifling thing. Like, no, I was like, yo, they're showing you all types of love, and you're talking about you talk about them like you switched up like, oh, the filthy. Like, bro, like those are like you
like nigga, you got fans, bro, and look at the shit you've done, and people are actually like, remember, this is after the Cassie video dropped, so
right,
like people still dapping you up and taking pictures with you, knowing that shit circulating. Like, bro, humble yourself. What the fuck? Like,
yeah, and like one cat gave him this nigga's jacket and shit like that, and all you can do is like, I need to get hand sanitizer. Like, bro, like, trifling ass dude, like,
and imagine a nigga who's done all the nasty shit he's done, talking about I need hand sanitizer, like he's dirty. Like, bro.
It was crazy that they had the freak off dude in there looking like fucking. I forgot who he looked like. It was dude looking mad ashy and shit like that. I was like, this is a nigga that you paid to fuck Cassie like all the time like that. And it's just like and then you hear the lube.
You gotta remember, like, we see them as a regular dude with clothes on in an interview and shit. These niggas is seeing them on some other time.
Yeah, and then of course the stories there were disgusting too, like the baby lube with GHB and Puff slapping his mom. And even
now dude is suing Cassie now.
Yeah.
So that's crazy, saying like she gave him chlamydia and she got pregnant with one of his kids and she didn't let him know. No, she let him know, and then he didn't know nothing else about it. Like, it's so much shit. Like, yeah, man.
Like, and then also what Puff did with Big's funeral. Like, like Puff charged Big's funeral to Big's estate, like Big's account. Like he act like
you ain't shit.
Yeah, you ain't shit at all.
And the shit with the damn Rolling Stone cover too was foul. Like, certain shit that he, like, the documentary he had it, like, Puff done so much fucked up shit that the documentary was really just a reminder.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, he did do this snake ass shit. Oh yeah, he did do this. He, like, all this shit, like, people forget, like, Puff, like niggas, like this is the thing, like, people make you pay for how you look. And if you're beefing with somebody who looks like a gangster, acts like a gangster, does gangster shit, aka Suge Knight, and you're this guy who's dancing, looking all friendly with bottles and shades, and you smiling, you always got your mouth open, and you're a good talker, people gonna be like, yeah, there's nothing wrong this nigga could do.
Mm-hmm.
And Puff benefited from that shit for years.
I'll never forget when I was really young, my uncle, he used to be a drunk, he's sober now 20 years. He's all into the sobriety, but he used to always be drunk. And every time I'll Be Missing You came on the video, right? He would always tell me, just go rambling on about how Puffy killed Biggie, basically. He was responsible for it. You know what I'm saying? It always stuck with me. It's kind of crazy to think about, because when you put the pieces together, like, this nigga I don't know if he's involved with everything, but like I'll Be Sure almost dying, the Kim Porter situation, everybody, just like
Tupac, Biggie, he benefited the most out of all of these situations.
But I'm saying, like, I feel like this nigga I'm gonna say he played a role, but it's obvious he probably played a role in a lot of the shit that went down. I mean, let's be real.
Of course he did.
Probably, nigga, he did.
Yeah, I'm not saying, yeah. I mean, but because the whole circle, Andre Harrell, all those guys, I don't know. It's just kind of crazy.
He was the downfall for a lot of people, and he was always in the mix of a lot of shit, and he ended up always coming out on top, like every single situation. Like, and then when Kirk Burrows saying that they rented all the vehicles to go to Cali, whatever. I think, was it for the Biggie fight? I'm sorry, for the Biggie, for the award show or for the Cali shit, but just even having all that's crazy.
Yeah, like Puff, Puff, he just moved to. I mean, like I said with the biggest shit, like Puff Big was supposed to be in London, but Puff put him in LA for whatever fucking reason. For no, and that's not where he needed to be. Because like I said, and just where that we probably could have went a little bit more because it was a lot of street shit. And like I said, Big basically was not supposed to be there. And Puff kind of like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Because a lot of the shit too that they left out was the whole like how Snoop wasn't involved with any like the whole Tupac. Like Snoop was already collaborating and fucking with Diddy around that time, and it's kind of rumored that he was kind of in on it too. That's why he didn't go to the fights. The fight he didn't end it. Him and Dog Pound, he told everybody no, don't go.
Mm-hmm.
And then it got confirmed by two different people that he had the walkie-talkie the night of the fight. Why would you have a walkie-talkie to know what's going on with security when you're miles and like when you're 100 miles away from the motherfucking place? Like you're in a living room with Warren G and these niggas, and you like niggas can hear gunshots off your walkie-talkie. Like, bro, like,
yeah.
And for Suge to confirm it too, it's like it's kind of like, so it's a lot of different angles, man. Like, it's cool. I guess it's better for like the younger generation who's not up on everything, but
yeah, but fun things too is like, I mean, you heard some of these rumors going even back to the 90s. Fucking Wendy Williams, was blacklisted because Wendy Williams was the first person to really put Puff's business out on the street. Like she was the first one that talked about Puff being sus and all that other stuff like that.
Yeah, and the gay rapper.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was naming a few niggas though, but yeah, like he was one of the main ones.
And the wild thing was Wendy was 100%. I don't even like Wendy Williams as like what she does, but she was 100% right on everything she said about Puff. Everything. Which is the wild thing.
Puff is one of those niggas. It's easy to be 100% right on him. Like,
yeah. But
because he's been wrong about other shit.
I mean, back in the day, because everyone saw Puff as like the dancing shiny suit man, like that. But you always
like you had to know Puff personally or kind of know the context of certain shit to really look at Puff funny. It wasn't just out there yet.
But I feel like our generation, as what forum niggas, message board niggas, that are hip hop heads, we all knew the deal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, we know more than the average person. Like, of course, like if you're a hip hop head, you should know some of this shit. Like,
right?
If you're a Biggie or a Tupac fan, you're gonna know all this shit.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, Puff for the most part, what used to be very successful in just rebranding himself, like just like being the opposite of Suge Knight, when in reality he was just as bad or even worse as Suge. So worse than Suge.
Read Mark Curry book, The Dance with the Devil. Like,
yo, Mark Curry was in that shit too. He looked old as fuck now. Like, geez, like
because Puff dealing with Puff ages. You look, what's that one chick in there, the Capricorn or whatever? Like,
yeah.
She aged hard, like nigga, like like these people like Puff, like them niggas like that. They age you. They put a different type of stress on you, nigga. Like some of these guys. And Puff aged bad himself.
Yeah, Puff. Now you see it, Puff looks like Uncle Ben now. Like and that's another thing too. Like in the final episode, in the last episode, where dude was, working with old boy on the Love album and whatnot, and he's like he couldn't get the bars right, and you can see like this motherfucker's
8 bars, 8 bars,
yeah,
8 bars,
yeah,
a half of a standard 16 bar verse.
And this motherfucker's like, I can hear myself. Like, no fuck, like, you see how fucking big you are.
Look. This is the thing. I feel there's 2 ways with that. I feel like Lil Rod was one of the most naive, like some of these niggas knew what they was getting into. Like, bro, like that nigga wanted to be around you. Any nigga show you gay porn, he's telling you something. Like,
right.
Motherfuckers is acting like they're 11 years old on some damn, like, wow, what does that do? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Did y'all feel bad?
Nigga, you a grown ass man.
Right.
I want to get real quick before we go. What was your thoughts about Cassie? Because I felt like, obviously, I guess she's a victim, but I do feel like the sympathy was a little overboard for her. But watching it kind of made me a little more sympathetic, personally. I'm just wondering, because some people are like, "Oh, she was."
I think it could be both.
It could be both. Yeah,
she's a victim.
She was a young girl. She was a young girl. I remember her with Ryan Leslie, come up with, Diddy just took her from.
Yeah, she was forced away from dude.
But the way, I mean, I know we all knew that Diddy took Cassie from Ryan, but it's kind of crazy how they went, how it happened, right?
Yeah, but that's the thing. That could have been the best and worst thing of her life, though, because the real music stopped,
right,
and the fuckery slowly began. Like, but it began like it just. Yeah, you got a bigger lifestyle, but the one thing you wanted out of all of this was to drop an album and keep making music, and that shit never happened.
Yeah.
But she definitely a victim because, the beatings and shit, like,
yeah, because
she had to cut her hair over one of the beatings, nigga. Like,
yeah, like Puff had her on some real pimp shit, like Puff, because Puff admired all that shit. So Puff had her on some bitches and hoes type of shit, like it's just like
But
like,
now, is she a freak? Did she enjoy herself with certain shit? Hell yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Did it at one point seem like she was in a relationship and she loved this nigga? Yes.
Yes.
So all of that shit could be true. Like, she a victim, and she was trying to get what she wanted out of the situation, because it's like, if a nigga like Diddy take you from Ryan Leslie, he kind of blackballed Leslie after that too.
Yeah, he did.
So it's like, you seeing all that power flexed on you, it's like, damn, like, shit, like, all I gotta do is play my part and I get what I want. If he doing all this to take me, but then it's like, niggas who could do all that, man, they fickle. They do all that and they'll do the same shit to somebody else too.
Right.
Like, you think it's just gonna stop with you, and then it's like, Cassie had to learn that.
Mm-hmm.
She had to learn all that shit. Like, no one's gonna do all that and not have sinister meanings.
Right.
For the most part, like, and remember, this is like, we've seen it's just, I don't know. I guess all that shit's happening fast, but there was signs. You know what's happening. But yeah, I do agree. Like, it could be both. It's two things. Like, she definitely look, if a nigga suing, if one of the manservant niggas is suing her, then she played a part.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she did. And for things too, I know someone else that should have been on there too, but wasn't, was Farnsworth Bentley. I know that motherfucker knows some shit.
Yeah, of course. Like, honestly, it could be a part two, but it's like, it'd be beating a dead horse now, because, like, to set it up again, it's like, sometimes you have one time to do something.
Right. But I mean, all this, I mean, obviously, pretty much the documentary did part, 50 is like, Puffy's a piece of shit. And, basically it goes into, and the documentary does a good job in portraying what Puff really is. Like, no one will ever think Puff is like the innocent dancing shiny suit man again. Like, not in a million years. And
it showed that through the whole process, like how he kind of just, like, he was the king of the monkey branching.
Mm-hmm.
And how, like, and basically what Gene was saying, how like Kim, like, she saw when Puff went up, like, she went along with that nigga. She went with the money, like.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these women ain't, like, they're victims.
I just thought
after it gets so far.
There's some people that went OD with the poor girl. I don't know if y'all saw, but there was
the way she was getting stomped and kicked out. I mean, damn, nigga.
No,
like,
no, it was a bad. No, of course that was. I'm just saying, like, when you go into, when you think about it, was she really that much innocent?
And then you got to remember when a nigga stopping you from, like, leaving.
Yeah,
that was happening too. Then you got to add the Kid Cudi shit too.
Yeah,
they talked about the hiking. They ain't mentioned the car bomb shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like if they would have made it like how they really could have, oh dude, like niggas in prison to be one to beat up Puff.
But the documentary, like I said, I mean, if I had to give the documentary, I'd say it was entertaining for the most part. I mean, I'd give it a solid B. Like, I mean, it revealed some stuff, some new stuff.
I feel like it could be more episodes. I thought there'd be more than 4, to be honest. But I get it.
Because there's so much stuff, bro. Like I feel like we're mentioning more shit than the documentary. Like to me, it was a C plus. Like the plus is because of the Puff footage. Like even if I say okay, B minus is really because we got to see the natural, true Puff,
right?
And it did shine a light on a lot of the rumors but I felt like it gave you too many tastes. It could have really gave you a meal with it. Like they kind of just waved the sticky at you, like here, like these niggas was doing this, and like yo, go down the hallway. Don't just bring me to the front door, the threshold, nigga. Like, and that's what they did with certain shit. Like even the I'll Be Sure shit. Like they like, there's so much shit going on, bro. Like. And there's certain shit, the way they tell the story, like Eric Sermon, ain't no way, like.
Do you think some of the bitches were lying?
Huh?
You think some of the females were lying? Like it was a Bill Cosby. I'm just saying. Do you think they?
Nah. I think they were telling the truth. Like Puff's a piece of shit. There's already been so much confirmed.
For sure. I'm just wondering.
But the way some of the niggas were like Eric Sermon when he was telling the story about how he's in the car with Misa and they cutting it up, and Puff jumps in the car on some like, oh fuck this nigga, but. Whatever, and this nigga Eric Sermon's like, all right, fuck it, like we gonna drive around the corner, then I'm gonna throw hands, I'm gonna beat your ass, and this nigga just be like, here, listen to this first, and it's like, oh shit. like I'm listening to that story, like, wait, what? Like, how did nigga like I don't know who music is out there that's good enough to make me just stop from whooping your ass if you jump in my car and I'm chilling with Shorty.
Yeah, Puff begged off for beating. Puff is a weird dude. Like,
that's a weird, like, how, like, bro, like, you chilling with, like, bro, like, you would have to say, like, here, man, I got the new, I got the AZ and Nas album produced by Alchemist. You had to really jump in the car with something where I'm just like, oh shit, nigga. Well, you see, I'm talking to Shorty, but you said that's AZ and Nas produced by Alchemist. Is 15 songs. Cormega's on there. Foxy too. Nature. Nori. Who else? Yeah. Hi, man. Damn. Yeah, you ain't gonna fuck your shit up today. Yeah. We can play. Yeah. Yo, chill. You hear this tape this nigga got? Like, come on, like. Yeah, I know we was talking about some shit happening with your baby daddy, whatever, but he got the new Nas and AZ album with Alchemist. Like, cause ain't no way, bro. Like that was a weird ass story. I just can't see, I mean, but Prime Biggie was Prime Biggie though, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna stop me from beating your ass. Like,
yeah, like Machine Gun Funk ain't gonna stop me from beating your ass, nigga. Like, I live for the funk. Like, nigga, did you put it on me and my bitch? I'd have been like, like, yo, what the fuck you doing?
But yeah. I know that documentary is gonna be trending for a minute. I know 50's doing his part, putting all types of trolling ass posts and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, basically,
I'm still glad he did it. Don't get me wrong. I'm still glad he did it. Puff is a piece of shit. Shout out to 50 Cent for doing this and standing on this and getting it done. More people. I'm just critiquing. Like, don't think that my harsh critique is saying he shouldn't have done it. I won't know. This needed to be done. Like, fuck that. It needed to be done. Like,
and like I said, and the biggest thing you take away from the documentary is pay your fucking debts, because and fun things too. This is what I mean. Most people in power know that you have to you have to spend money in order to keep people happy. So you don't put your business out on Front Street.
Dude, imagine this Lil Rod like a $250,000 would have kept Rod from saying anything.
Right.
This nigga was on some, yo, I'm waking up sometimes by myself. I'm sore. Sometimes I'm waking up as two bitches in the bed. Sometimes I'm waking up as Puff in the bed. I'm just waking up. Like, this is the nigga you dealing with. This is a nigga who's playing all types of instruments. He's doing all types of Avengers level shit in the studio to stick around this nigga. Like, dude, if he gave Lil Rod $2 million, bro, Lil Rod would never say a fucking thing.
Right.
You overpay a nigga like Lil Rod, nigga.
And the funny thing too is that that Love album, that R&B album was actually pretty damn good. Like he did his thing on that shit too.
I've heard people said it was fire. Like
it was legitimately a really good fucking album. Like I was fucking with it hard.
So thanks, Lil Rod. Like,
yeah.
The 8 months, the 7 months you stayed in the studio for 8 bars really helped out. Like,
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, man. Like y'all gotta like y'all are being opportunists. Like, let's be honest. Like some of y'all niggas, y'all rock with shit and try to see where it goes. And when it doesn't go where y'all want it to go, y'all cry foul.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, that's the game. Like, it's like a movie. It's like watching the worst snuff film ever. Some people will stay for the first 5 minutes and it's like, yeah, this is it for me. Some people stay for 10 minutes. Some people will damn stay for 30 minutes. Then some people gonna finish that whole fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
But once he finished that whole movie, can't cry about it. Could have left. That's why I don't get mad at Pat for that Peter Pan's Neverland shit. Like, I watched the whole fucking thing. Like, but I got him back later. So yes.
Yeah, you know, because from that other
fucking match,
disturbing ass movies and shit.
But yeah, that's how we do shit on Rig Day. But yeah, it's all love though. But yeah, that's all it is. Like, we learned 2 things: don't be cheap, pay niggas, and when shit ain't looking right, just leave, yo. Some of y'all niggas, y'all stick around until it's too hard to leave.
Right.
And then you end up being in a Cassie situation where you're damn near Harley Quinn to his Joker. Like, you end up being a villain like this nigga, even though you're a fucking victim too. Like,
mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the lessons from all this shit. Glad y'all was rocking with us tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Though. But yeah, full recommendation to watch that documentary. And then, you know, like I say, it's 4 episodes. So yeah, it's, you know, you can do it. So yeah, no, it was an entertaining watch for the most part. But yeah, you know, hopefully we'll be back on Wednesday where we have an interview with a fighter. So make sure you tune in 9 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, you know, tomorrow I'll put out the tweet for that. And
yeah, but we'll give you a little hint. It's the undefeated lightweight contender.
Exactly.
Boxer puncher. That's all I'm saying. Like that. Yeah. I thought damn, that could be anybody. Like, yes. Just stay tuned. Just make sure you're subscribed so you can see the notification.
Absolutely. But yeah, you know, and yes, when you guys said, "Oh shit, yeah, the Eagles, yeah," you know, they ended in an unfortunate interception. So, like, cause I've been giving Rome shit all day since the Bears lost, and then my Eagles lose in a fucking interception too. So it's like,
the Rams are number 1.
That's why P and Pipe were like, "Oh shit," and I had to bite my tongue. Like,
the Rams are number 1. Yeah, y'all know me for a while. Like, I'm not very I'm more of a glass half empty kind of guy, but I'm kind of confident in my Rams this year. But playoffs are unpredictable. But I'm you know.
But the weird thing is that we lost. That we're still number 1 in our division, and we still have a chance to clinch. But we don't lose.
Oh, y'all failed upward again. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the thing is because
that's what it sounds like. When Chicago failed, they failed and they went backwards. Y'all niggas failed and y'all hurt from the wire failed. Y'all failed and fell forward and shit.
Yeah, unfortunately, because the Bears are not the best team in their division. They're 3rd. So when they lost, they went from 1 to 7 because they had the new leader, so which is the Packers. So it's like, whereas the Eagles are our division leaders, so we don't lose our seeding. and we hold tiebreakers over the Rams, over the Packers, and over the Bucks that are in the division leaders. So our seeding cannot be affected unless we lose out and the Cowboys win in. So basically, and then we go to wild card. That's basically how it goes for you. But right now we don't lose anything. We still have a big chance to lose. But yeah, we can't drop too many more games though. So it's like
these niggas is on King P first and then Pilot. I'm like, hold on, like y'all niggas, there's too many wows here, nigga. Like too many wows and woes. Like, whoa, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, it was some bullshit though. But
nigga Pilot talking about, just Pat gonna throw some furniture. Like, oh, there you go. Like,
yeah, no, don't believe me. Like I'm gonna be ranting and raving about this later. But right now, like it's time for bed. So yeah, tomorrow morning I'll be more pissed about it.
I'm sure Roma have some memes to send your way on IG, nigga.
Yeah, I sent him like 20 memes. He didn't respond to none of them shits.
He gonna respond now.
Well, he's gonna respond. I'm positive he's gonna respond. Yeah,
but yeah, good episode, man. Yeah, y'all tune in Wednesday. Like I said, we're gonna have a special guest. We kill the interviews. We up there with we the best with them shits. And we also hopefully we try to knock out one more music battle before the year is over. And it's a long anticipated old school R&B battle with this nigga Pilot.
Yeah, well, we're gonna try to schedule that for next week because honestly, if we didn't have the interview, we were scheduled this week. But yeah, for next week, we'll get that music battle in for sure.
So start getting your music together, little nigga. Get ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Kind of.
Word up. But yeah, for myself, Pacheco, New England representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the Go artist, for King P Bodega B, and for Conscious Pilot. This has been a wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Ring gang, ring gang.